対局ですか？上手に打てるかどうか自信はありませんが、よかったらご一緒させてください。
Man, I hate working a 9 to 5. I need something fun to do.
Look out!
Eh?
Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
Decent waves potential. Double sequence. Please stop. Please. Oh, I'm calling the FBI. That's bullshit. Run! 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 We did it. I've come so close. No! I was not going to discard those 3. What? No! No way! No, you're kidding me, bro! Ah! Welcome back to Mahjong Saturday. Okay, why am I seeing a black screen? Okay. Just need a second. All right. We're back. Happy Mahjong Saturday, everyone. How you doing? Hope everyone's having a nice morning or afternoon wherever you are. Nighttime for Asian viewers. What's up? Yeah, so, well, previously on Mahjong Saturday, well, I played a couple matches since then, but yeah, this 5-round 4th place streak was about where we were at. And then I managed to get like a bunch of off-stream matches that are okay, and then I got right back to where we started. Yeah, actually slightly underneath. I'm actually slightly worse off than the thumbnail would suggest, which is actually insane. Twitch notifications didn't go through. That's a problem. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I don't know how Twitch works, so yeah, I'm just like kind of slowly figuring out how Twitch ads work, and just like constantly interrupting my stream. Yeah, well, we're gonna figure that out. Yeah, yeah, clearly, right? Clearly the issue is just I'm not winning. I need to win more somehow. 6 speed, yikes. At least when I win, I'm like winning big with 70 attack and 70 luck. Yeah, that's what that means. Anyway, I forgot I had Sakura at some point. Yeah, this is the character I actually rolled during the Fate Stay Night collab. Isn't she cute? I don't have like any gifts to feed her though, because I fed them all to Archer. Yeah, and she's a hungry girl. I need to like grind her a little bit. All right, let's go. Let's do this. Day now in Finland. Welcome on Twitch. See you. Much prefer Twitch. I understand. There are definitely perks to YouTube and Twitch. The Twitch chatting experience is nice. I do like on YouTube though, like if you miss something, like you could just like scroll back a little bit and you know, catch it again. That is really nice. East start. Okay. Let's go here. So I've been wanting to like, you know, since I started streaming, I wanted to like have the opportunity to be on both platforms, you know, for the different audiences and stuff, and to give viewers a preference, their choice in how they want to enjoy the content. There we go. Pom. Yeah, I did play on Thursday. If anyone missed that, it was whatchamacallit, Gorilla. You call that a Gorilla stream? Yeah. Because Marvel Tokon came out. I mean, the trailer, the Arxis Marvel 4v4 fighting game. It's just really funny to say that. Say that sentence. Pon. Yeah, we'll do it like this. if I get the Dora, I could upgrade even into potentially like, I don't know, a Hanuman, I guess. It's kind of unnecessary, yeah. I don't think I need it. This is already a Mangan. Yeah, so we'll just cut the 3. Natural. Genki des, Theodore. I warmed up by like watching a Japanese VTuber Mahjong stream. Been watching her a lot. Akarun, this Akarun channel. She's funny, and she has like cool like animations that play when she Riichis and stuff. She like has like an animation on screen. It's pretty cool. Yeah, gives me ideas. Maybe I should do that. Unfortunately, the downside to that is that you'd have to like press it every time, else it doesn't happen. I don't think it's like a mod in the game. Yeah. Anyway. This white is actually looking a little heavy for some reason. I'm not gonna fold. I mean, I have 2 Dora, and I have 2 East, so there's no way I'm gonna fold this. Yeah. Well, if you missed the last stream, I'm TLDR. I'm really excited for Arc System Works fighting games in general. I love me some Dragon Ball Fighters. I love me some Guilty Gear, and I'm definitely gonna play Marvel Token when it comes out at some point. So we'll hopefully I'll be able to have a little bit more time so I can actually balance that with Mahjong and stuff when it does come out. It's coming out in a year, so I'll have plenty of time to figure that out. Cheat. See, yeah. The 7-mon is out. There is no potential for a Chankan, which is what I was hoping for. But we'll still take this. On the 4-mon. It's a 4-mon for a Yakuman, so... I mean, not a Yakuman, a Mangan. What am I saying? Yeah, Double East, though. Double East feels like a Yakuman. Easiest Yakuman. It's Tokon. Marvel Tokon is the name of the game. Tokon. Small. Very nice. Well, it's not... Okay, so it's not technically a manga, but you get what I mean. Tokon these nuts? Ah, got me. Oh no, I've been got. Yeah. Tokon is a funny name. I mean, you know, I imagine at some point, like the Americans are just gonna say, they're just gonna call it Marvel Token, which I'm okay with. I think I'm okay with, because Tokon is like a little bit of a stretch to say in Americanese, you know. Nah, it's good. It's good, Shades. It's good. You got me. Let me just play the applause track for you. There you go. We applaud Gotham jokes here. Okay, so if he's going that hard into Honitsu, let me discard the East a little bit sooner rather than later. This is a really nice shape for a Sozu, so I'm still going to keep that. 5-pin is actually looking a little bit weaker, but we'll still keep it for a little longer. Yeah, Japanese Spider-Man. You're not sure about Japanese Spider-Man? Clearly you haven't seen enough Spider-Man. Yeah. Japanese Spider-Man is sick. Cool, man. Okay, so... I guess... Yeah, I mean, we have 2 Dora. Riichi. Alright, who's that with the 5 gifted memberships? That's Weave, thank you so much. And looks like, I mean, I recognize Melvin got it. And there's everyone else as well. Sara, Asu, Ghost Sick Penguin Soldier. Congratulations on winning the membership lottery on YouTube. Just so you know, though, if a gifted happens on Twitch, you are almost certainly going to get it because there's less people watching in comparison to the YouTube stream. Rolling. Riichi Tudora. 7,700 plus 300 becomes 8,000. Nice. All right, well, my strategy of just win is working out. So that's good to know. Cut the west first. It'll be fine. It'll be fine, okay? It'll be fine. When the Damo one turn gives you SSK, what happened? What happened, Icy Phoenix? You play a game, something go wrong? Or did or you're referencing something on my stream and I just forgot? Because I have like terrible, you know, short-term memory when I'm streaming. I have to keep track of so many different things. Did you have SS234 SSK if you dominated and you drew 4P? Oh, you're right. Yeah, I would have had that. Yeah. Didn't even notice or cared. I mean, yeah, SSK is nice, but like I had three Han and, you know, as dealer. That's already pretty much a Mongon, right? I'm not gonna wait for SSK. Though it is funny. It is still funny that yeah, I could have had it for if I just waited one turn. Yeah. But don't worry. I'm not worried about it. Like, you know, it happens, right? Like you make the best decision you can, right? You can't be like, oh, if I only had waited one turn or whatever. Right? I know that's not what you're saying. But like I was never gonna wait for that anyway. You know, it could have been literally any other tile, and it would have been the same result. 4, 5, 6. I think that's the healthy way to think about it. Hindsight is 20/20, indeed. All right, good night, Adrian. Hope nothing like exciting happens, and I just like jolt you out of your sleep. Okay, this is 5 pin, I'm pretty sure. Or it's 4. Yeah, I'll say 5 pin. I mean, yeah, we can keep Ipeiko if we get the 5. But then, no, Ipeiko means I get rid of the Dora, so... This is more likely, yeah, the Sanshoku 3, 4, 5. Maybe I should have... Or 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6 Sanshoku. Sure. Well, I could go this Sanshoku and keep the Dora. Dora's better than Ipeiko. Right? Ah, I picked the wrong Sanshoku. No. Rip. Oh no, I should have known. I should have known it would be the 4, 5, 6. Oh well. Wait, actually, shouldn't I wait on the Tuso? Wait, how many Tuso are left? There's 2. No. I picked the right one. Yeah, hindsight 20/20. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I did it. I win. Just win. All right. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you pick. Just like as long as the one you pick wins. Yeah, I like waiting on the last chin, but Oh, okay, yeah. This is my strategy of just win is continuing to bear fruit. This Mahjong is actually an easy game, guys. I don't know why. Oh, we're not gonna con though. We're not gonna con. I'm not that crazy. Classic rock side pipe by indeed, indeed. Yeah, and we have a Kutsuki Ishanten already. Or I could pawn, and then I have a Mangan, like an actual Mangan. This is a Dama hand. No. Oh my god. I'm so evil. Wait, no. This is 2. Yeah, okay, this is only 3 Han. I need to Riichi this, and then I'll have 4. Or I could just we were reaching this. This is so early. I might as well Riichi, right? Let's Riichi. Who cares? Fuck it. It's fine. It doesn't really matter. It's at this point. SSK. What are you guys talking about? You want me to get rid of a 7 for a 456 SSK Sanshoku? 456 Sanshoku? Or do you want me to like move over like 567, 567? That's like 2 tiles. I'm not waiting for 2 tiles. I'll just pressure them now. I mean, so if anyone deals in, like, they're most likely gonna get 4th place, and they could even die. In the case of like Kamicha over here. So I think Riichi is fine because they're gonna fold, except I guess this guy ran out of folding tiles or something. Yikes. That would have been a Hanuman Sumo with that aura. Yeah. Alright. And just keep on winning, I guess. This is insane. Yeah, I don't think I need the Chun. This is so far. I don't think I need the Yakuhei here. Yeah. I can get Itsu. I'll keep the Tuso though. Tuso, keep the 668. Build around the Pinzu. That's like my best shot. Like any Pinzu is like gonna be good. This is awesome. Yeah. Anyway, how's your games going? Going all right, I hope. Maybe not as good as mine, but you know, things come around. Just draw any Pinzu. 4, 5, 6. There's a 2. There's a 2. I'll take it, I guess. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, like for how shitty my luck has been, I think I deserve this. I don't know, guys. I think I deserve an easy win here and there. Yeah. One where I could just like chill out. I could just like click all the buttons, which I'm not going to do now. I guess I'll click this one. I don't need to cheat. Okay, I did get rid of the Itsu already. I did get rid of the Itsu already, and the Ipeko actually looks bad. A little bit bad now. This is like a pair weight on a 1-cut 3-pin. Pretty bad. Well, there's a Tanyo shift like somewhere if I squint really hard. Okay, that's worth keeping. Yeah, I guess I would have had the Itsu if I believed in it. So all you Itsu believers, good on you. You would have had it. I did not believe hard enough. I believed in like a 7-mon or something. Could have discarded the 8-mon. 8-mon would have been fine. Fine play. Oh yeah, I could still call for it if I really want to. I didn't even think about that. But or I could just have this. Yeah, why not? Why not at this point? Just I can't get punished. Like, unless they have a Yakuba, I'm not losing this. So might as well just end the game right now, bleed them dry. Riichi and Furiten for a 3-sided weight? I don't need a 3-sided weight to Riichi and Furiten. Yeah. Famous last words? Indeed. It could be a... Someone could have a Yakuman. It's not impossible. Or I could just sumo. Riichi, Tsumo, Dora. Yeah, so 2,000 all plus 300, 2,300 all. 2,400 all. Those 4 Homba. Okay. Maybe I should play Sakura more often. Okay, let's hold it. Let's hold it for a bit. All right. We're gonna win in style. This is a Rinshan Kaiho kind of game. All right, we could do it. I'm gonna hold this until I have Tenpai. Do I chi? I think I chi. No, I'm not gonna chi. I'm not gonna chi. I don't like a 1-2 so though. Let's have our hand be as like strong as possible in terms of weight so that we can build up to our Rinshan Kaiho win. Rocks, I fear if you walk outside right now, you'll get hit by a semi. Don't worry about it. That's not how luck works, okay? This is like it's not real. Like there's no luck karma, I think. Or if this is luck karma, this is this is just be on the upside to make up for my downside, and then we're gonna go into neutral. Yeah, I need to make up for all these fourths. Holy shit! Okay, this 2-pin though, I probably should have gotten rid of this. To be honest, I'm probably not gonna win off this Rinshan Kaiho now. Only one way to find out. God! Ooh! I can't really... Wait, what? Wait. Look at the Dora. Look at the Dora. I have 4 Dora. I got 4 Dora for that. Oh, come on. No. If only my weight was better. I could have kept that. You stupid 3 Han Honitsu with 5 Honba. You have no idea. You have no idea what could have happened. Actually, I think he did have some idea what could have happened. Oh my god, this is awesome. Keep the honor towel. When I look at this, I don't think of Honitsu. I think of Tanya with Adora. Might as well, right? If I have an easier path to a Mangan, then you should probably take that path instead of like forcing something weird. Unfortunately, though. All right. Okay. All right. I see you. We're gonna play extra careful, just in case he has 3 whites. You know, I could afford to play a little bit careful. Surely, right? Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, if he gets a direct hit Yakuman on me, then I will lose my first place. Unfortunately. That is extremely scary as well. I am out. I think I'm out. I'm okay with not winning this. It's okay. Like this might be the only hand in this entire game that we will see that could possibly dethrone me. What is going on, man? Like that is like insanely scary. Yeah. Like this could be like the biggest like bluff in Mahjong history. Or he has a Yakamod. He could have a Yakamod or something else ridiculous. So I'm gonna cut the west here. That was really scary. I'm gonna cut the west here since it was already cut. And like hope he's not like waiting on a direct hit on me or something. I don't know. I'm pretty sure. Well, in his position, I would not go for first place. I would just take second with a Yakubat, but it could also happen. How many Yakumans indeed? You think he has Suiso on top of having big 3 dragons, all honors, and big 3 dragons? Could be. He changed his hand. I'm not... Yeah, fuck that. He changed his hand. I'm not gonna cut a north. Okay, it's Toy Toy. It's Toy Toy, guys. It's Toy Toy, which means he could be way on the white. he could actually have it. Okay, the west is good. So the west is my de facto safe tile. Or the 6-0. But the west is safe against everyone. Tuman also. Tuman's pretty good. I'll go with Tuman. Sosu looks, you know, impossible to get now. So I think the 6-0 is also pretty safe. 4-0, sure. 6-0. I would have had a pretty good hand. But yeah, I mean, I could afford... Again, I could afford to throw a few hands. So, yeah, maybe if this was a tournament, I'd be more open to like extending my lead even further if I have a draw like that. Okay, 1 pin is safe to both. We'll do the 1 pin, and again, I have west. That could be like my last tile. Oh. Okay, it wasn't a Yakuman. It wasn't a... I was so fucking ready to see that shoot up into the sky. Well, still a second place though. GG. Very nice, very nice. That was scary. That was scary for a second. Oh, I love this animation too. The candy rain. Oh my god, that's so funny. Aw, look at her. She's so happy. She would never do anything wrong. Sakura's the best. Yeah, let's that was quick. Let's play again. Finally at first, indeed, Tony. Welcome to the stream. Glad you can make it. Anyone else making it over here? Andreas, Shava, Frederick. Buttered Toast, Horo. Glad you guys can make it. Let's see. Let me just get my chat up again. I need to figure out like how to integrate this into OBS or something. I have like a multi-chat that I can only see like if I like actually click on it. If I click away, it's gone. Yeah, this is good. This is good. And I see the Dirtler Turtle has followed me on Twitch. Thank you so much. One so here. Yeah, this is Ishanten. This is actually Ishanten. 3-pin here. Or I can upgrade into a Pinfu maybe. Tanya, Pinfu, something. Like a 7-pin, that would be really nice. Or a 6-pin. Build around this extra 5. And what do you know? Yeah, we'll go for the Tanya shape. As well as Ipeco. Maybe. See, I could pawn, but I think it's still possible. I can like I can get even like Pinfu here, Pinfu and Riichi. I just need like a 6 so or something. I mean, that's cool too, but oh. I mean, maybe, I guess. But yeah, you can keep Aidmon here to like increase your chances of getting a Pinfu Ryamen shape. I will have to pawn the next one though. If it does happen, I don't think I can wait much longer. So we'll pawn the next one. Next Human, next 7 so. I'll take. Yeah, Suanko is going to be a little bit too much of a stretch at this point. I'd have to get rid of... Alright. Alright. We'll do it this way. Not the way I wanted this hand to go. For sure. But it is getting late and I feel like I need Tenpai. Against our dealer friend here. Tsuji? To the Dora? Yeah. Yeah. So if he's waiting on the 7, that means he probably doesn't have the Dora in his hand. So I felt like okay. Like I felt like less okay discarding like the 5. Because if that deals in, then he probably has a Dora. Yeah, so a one Han hand deal in isn't so bad there. Let's see. South, sure. Go south or I think Maka is actually might like the one cut seed wind over the dragon tile, the no cut dragon tile. Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, if anyone, yeah, I see Dirtler Turtle, you say that you're pretty new to Mahjong. I mean, if anyone has any questions about like, you know, the rules or like, you know, some strategies or like, you know, what I'm doing on the screen, anything like that, feel free to ask away. I'm always down to help out new Mahjong players. I mean, I do have like, you know, some like tips and like tutorial stuff on my YouTube channel, so if anyone wants to check that out, go right ahead. Chronically Offline says, Mahjong is a cruel mistress sometimes. Had a good chance. At least take back second with 4th place Sumo's Tanya Nomi. Yikes. Confirming their last place. Well, at some point, you just gotta be like, well, you know, 3rd place is just, you know, you're back to 0. Just go next, you know. Wait. This is, yeah. It's like this. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. But yeah, like, well, unless you're in, like, novice ranks, right? The higher you go up in Mahjong Soul, we're not going to take that. The higher you go up in Mahjong Soul, the more 4th place just really stings in comparison to everything else, to the point where, like, a 4th place is worth 2 first places in terms of negative points. It's crazy. So yeah, 3rd place, whatever. Go next. Next game will be better. Keeping an extra 4 is kind of lame. I don't want to like hold down to that anymore. Yeah, the 3 pin at this one is just a safe tile. Alright, well, I guess I'll take a tenpai now. Felt like I had the opportunity to wait for like a Pinfu, Tanyao, Riichi, and Tanbin, but oh well. Hey, Dimus, glad you can make it. Chi. Ooh. All right. I'm still in 4th place. It's only East 2. It's fine. It's fine. Let's see. Weeb is asking, is that what happens last Saturday? What do you mean? Last Saturday, I got like 3/4. That's what happened last Saturday. Yeah, here we go. Well, I was just being like loosey goosey. You know, I haven't been respecting my opponents as much. Like their weights and like my positioning and all that. Definitely need to just like, you know, buckle down, play some serious Mahjong, because I feel like I don't need to like learn anything particularly new or like crazy. David, by the way, welcome to the Twitch channel. Thank you for following. Yeah, I feel like I don't have to do anything crazy. It's just, I just need to like make myself a little bit more consistent and like, you know, talking on stream and thinking about all these different things. It does make it harder to like concentrate. But like when I do concentrate, I feel confident that like, you know, I could be a good Mahjong player. Yeah. I can make all the reads, like all the reads are there. It's just like, you know, if I play more games, there'll be more practice and then I'll be able to like come up with those calculations a little bit quicker. Yeah, anyway. Pick the wrong 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Yeah, I did. Nah. It was just that's just plain luck. And it happens. You get the white or red. You can only keep one in your hand. You pick one of them, chuck the red, and then of course the one you chucked is the one that comes into your hand the next turn. Oof. Every time, man. Yeah, so I mean I discard the one so like pretty quickly. That was like before anyone discarded anything. I'm the East player, so at the point I discarded the one, so it was like 50-50. You use Sotogawa? Yeah, of course. Sotogawa is sometimes more reliable than Tsuji. For example. But it's like more context sensitive than Tsuji is. Tsuji is just like, you know, it's like a catch-all, you know, it's very what's the word? Not stable, but it's very, you know, it gives you predictable results. Like if you know that, you know, the 5 mon is Tsuji to, you know, and the 8 mon is Tsuji to 5 mon, so if they discard a 5 mon, there's no way they could be waiting with a 6-7 on the 5-8 or the 2-5. And that's a fact. They can't possibly do that, right? It's harder to make a read about Sotogawa where like you have to like really like count and pay attention to like, you know, their discard order, especially like what comes out of their hand. Versus like what comes from their draw, the Tadashi versus Sumogiri. Like if I were to discard the 6 right now, then yeah, I mean that could mean a lot of things depending on the context of the situation. I'm gonna discard the 5 mon here because 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku is actually kind of spicy. Yeah. Yeah. Like Sotogawa, like Sotogawa falls apart the earlier the tenpai happens too, so it's not exactly like it's not as easily applicable there. Ooh, Sanshoku or yeah, 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku sucks. Yeah, keep this east. But yeah, I mean, Sotogawa is really nice in combination with other things. Though, like, I think you could be pretty confident in like a Sotogawa read if you, you know, if you see like someone discard some other useful tiles in their hand. We're gonna palm this. But yeah, sure. Like you know, it's like Sotogawa. Like it also depends on like the style. Like the like quote unquote the meta game, like legitimately the meta game of like, do people more often slim their hand, slim their ramen, like ooh. Go with one so here. Because the more people like slimming their Ryanmen, their complex Ryanmen, like 667, discard the 6. Right? Those kinds of plays. The earlier people like to do that, the harder it is to rely on Sotogawa. Because then you see like an early 6, like, oh yeah, you're assuming they're not waiting with the 6-7. But they actually did. They had a 6-6-7, and they just didn't want to have a 6-6-7. They want to have a 6-7 instead. You know, without the extra pair. So, depending on the context, right? Depending on the meta of the, you know, the format you're playing, like, you know, doing that in Mahjong Soul is going to have a different context than like doing it in like a Japanese Pro League like GPML, or you know, a different Mahjong Pro League like M League, which has, you know, which have different rules, and so people are going to have like different habits. Yeah, it's complicated. It's a complicated topic. We'll go for the flush here. It'd be nice to get some points here. Yeah. So I'll pull on the red. Still get rid of the green. Green is dead for the most part. What is that? LODB or IODB? I have a bad habit of discard. Oh, wait. Pawn. And then... Okay, I could really go for it, or... The weight isn't even that good. Yeah. LODB. LODB. I see. Have a bad habit of discarding down 2-2-3-2 into 2-2 instead of 2-3. Yeah. I think that's a pretty common mistake, actually. Well, you always need a pair, right? You always need a pair, and so it'd be so much worse if you discard a 2-2-3 into a 2-3, a Ryanmen, when you don't have a pair. That's much worse. So that's a much worse mistake than just having an extra pair in your hand. Which you could still Shanpon, you still like Pon, right? You could still Pon and get like a complete the hand. So that's not so bad. But yeah, if you already have a pair in your hand, if you already have 2 pairs in your hand even, then yeah, a lot of times, like, if you want to slim down, you slim to the Ryamen. It's much better. I mean, like, you know, what do you want me to do there? What do you want me to do? Discard the Norths? Is Maka gonna tell me to discard the Norths, idiot? No way. No way, right? No way. Nobody expects the cheat toy Inquisition. Maybe I'll look at that one. Maybe I'll see what Maka has to say about the deal into the Hanuman Ipatsu. How do you even read Chitoi? Chitoi. The thing about Chitoi is that it's better to wait on outside tiles rather than inside. So, but also, it likes waiting on tiles that have already, well, that are still live. So if something's like too discarded, then they're probably not going to keep that tile for a hell wait. Unless it's an honor tile, maybe. If it's a Dora, maybe. Things like that. But, there's a Sanshoku here somewhere. And I need to make sure I get it. Sanshoku Pinfu is fine, if I can get it. But yeah, so if you see someone discarding a lot of inside tiles first, and then going on to discard like tiles that are like either close to the edge or tiles that have already been discarded a lot. Also, if they discard a Ryanmen, that's like a huge Chitoi tell. If they discard like a 6/7 or a 4/5 or something, that's a huge Chitoi tell. Also, if they discard a bunch of like simple tiles, and then the last ones to come out are like the 5s. Like if it looks like they're changing their hand a lot, and then for some reason like the 5 comes out last, that's a Chitoi hand, for sure. It's like if you were going to like make a flush, then you wouldn't keep the 5s for as long. You know, if you were going for Kokushi Muso, you wouldn't keep the 5s for as long. But let's see. Really would like this. Oh, this is not good. 7-mon, 1 7-mon's out. Actually, 2 7-mon are out because it's the door indicator. Even if I get the Sanshoku Dora, it's only gonna be. It's not gonna be Pinfu also. Oh dear, what do I do here? How about this one? I still like Sanshoku better than the Ipeko. And I'm not going to discard the Dora, you know? Ah, shit. We're still going to keep the Sanshoku. The 6-pin is safe anyway. Okay, 5 so passes. Sozu looks safe now. And then should I be afraid of the 7 at all? The 6 pins are still alive. Well, there's actually 1. It's a 1 chance. The 2 4 pins are gone. This hand looks really bad now. Ugh. Can't really pull that. It doesn't really help me. Where's the 7-mon? Where's the 7-mon? All the 6s are gone. So you're not completing that Dora hand. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna look back at the chat after figuring this out. Still would like to discard the 7. Okay, it's not gonna happen. Come on, that was mine. That was my tile. Alright. Hey Razat, by the way, is there an easy way to calculate how many points you get? I'm struggling with seeing when I'll get enough points for a comeback. I mean, how long have you been playing the game? If you've been playing for not that long, I don't think you should worry about it. But like an easy metric, right, is just if you can at least remember the 30 fu hands, like, you know, if like, look, there's like 30 fu and 40 fu and 50 fu and all this, 20 fu for, you know, Pin Fu Sumo, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. They're like close enough to 30 fu that you could just be like, hey, if I get a one Han hand, that's 1,000 points. And then you could just be pleasantly surprised when you get 1,300 points instead. It's not a big deal, you know? 8-ish months? Okay. I guess that's a good time to learn some scoring. Let's see. Do I want to aim for Itsu? I think I should. I think I should aim for Itsu or something. Even if Itsu at this... Actually, Itsu from the shape looks pretty bad. Or this one. But yeah, let's see. If you want to learn, I mean, yeah, definitely start with the 30 fu hands. So like 1,000. So Ron is 1,000, 2,000, then 3,900, then 7,700 for 30 fu hands. So it almost doubles and then like rounds down slightly is the way you can think of it. And then sumo, you split up 1,000 to 300 and 500. You know, you can kind of think of it like 250, right? Like half of 500 is 250, but rounds up to 300, 500. So 300 from any non-dealers, and then 500 from the dealer. Then the next one is 2,000, which splits up into 500 and 1,000. So 500 points from the non-dealers, 1,000 points from the dealer. When you realize that it's, you know, the weight sumo split up is just splitting into quarters, and then, you know, the non-dealers will have the quarter, and then the dealer will have the half. 2 quarters worth of the points. It's not so bad. You could learn the 30 fu hands pretty quickly. Reach. This hand, yeah, could have been better. Well, I would have had to wait too long for it to be better though. I think it's unfortunate that right after Cool Dude said that we believe in the comeback, I ended up yeah, not winning this. Yeah, well, our strategy of winning is isn't going so hot. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Cool Dude. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You're too far away to influence this this game I'm playing on the internet. Just win, indeed. Cat F asks, how do tournaments decide who gets the dealer seat? Why does it give it more points? I mean, I can't tell you why the dealer seat gets more points. I can tell you, at the very least, like the effect it has on the game, it definitely gives the game a lot more texture to it. You know, like every game, every hand in Mahjong is like, you know, I describe it as, you know, a Mario Party mini game with like one person versus, you know, one big person versus the 3 smaller people. Yeah. Like the dealer is just like a boss guy that like the 3 people have to like kind of work together to defeat. And certainly the level of teamwork that you can like have does show up. It does kind of matter. In higher levels, yeah, of Mahjong play. But yeah, the way you decided in a tournament, like the simple way is just like you take one of each wind tile, east, north, south, and, you know, west, right? You put them face down, you shuffle them up, and then each person draws a tile, draws a tile. So whoever's the east seat, gets to sit down first, and then all the other wins will just sit around them in the order of their draw. So like if you draw the south, you're going to be to the right of the east player. If you draw the west wind, you're going to be to across from the east player. But that's only to like set the order, because like the order of not the actual person who's going to start being east, but like who's going to sit where on the table, because depending on who sits next to you, that like very can drastically affect the game, right? Like a common thing is like the person to your left, like your kamicha, this person, if this person is like a worse player, a less experienced player, then they will tend to like, push a lot more tiles, and they won't care for much about like defense and stuff, or like, reading. So you want the person to your left, your kamicha, to be as inexperienced as possible, so that they can give you all those tiles that you could easily cheat and then win a hand quicker. So yeah, that is an advantage. And so like you randomize the seating order, this way, and then after you have the seats like fixed on the table, then you roll the person with the east placement rolls the dice, and then counts from them to decide who starts from the to decide who starts the game as the east player. Yeah, it's more complicated if you don't actually play. If you don't actually play live mahjong. If you've played live mahjong before, it makes sense, because you roll the dice to like to decide who breaks the wall. It's just like that. So you roll the dice. If you get like a 5, right, you roll 2 dice. You count from yourself 1, and then counterclockwise, the south person is 2, the west person is 3, then 4, and then you come back to 5. That's you again. That's the east player. So if I roll a 5, then I'm going to be starting the game as the east seat. But if I roll a 6, then the person that was sitting in the south seat next to me is now going to be instead starting the game as an east seat. It's really complicated when I'm just like talking with like no visual aid. But trust me, like when I say that, it does make a lot more sense when you're actually in the game. Anyway, let's go back to the game here. 3 Dora. I mean, okay, so I'm not gonna get too excited about this, because this hand doesn't really look very good besides having 3 Dora. So I would love to win this, but I have like some really awkward weights here. Yikes. Okay, so let's do it like this, because I do need like better weights. So like this red 5 can actually help me. So I'm gonna keep it. Yeah, and I could get a Tanyo, yeah, if I build around this 5, so. Or it could be like that. Oh shit. Is it time? Is it toy time? Oh, no way, right? No way. Yeah, I'm still keeping the red 5 because Tanyao or something would be way better, but okay, this is 1 away from Cheat Toy now. But I don't want Cheat Toy. I want to keep the 3 Dora. I want to keep the 3 Dora. I mean, I could still have 3 Dora if I had the 5 so in my hand, but like... What's it gonna be? There's the pawn. Alright, if I see a pawn, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take the 8 sub, I'm gonna take the 5 mon. I'll take anything. I'm not gonna take the con though, that'd be... This could still be a Yakuman. Don't con if you have a Yakuman. Open con, that is. I guess. I don't know if this is correct or not. Oh my god. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Okay, we'll still take the pawn, alright? We'll still take the pawn. Don't panic. Don't panic. Keep it cool. Poker face. Poker face. Alright. Keep it cool. Keep it cool. Pawn! Alright. This is fine. 4 Dora. Toy Toy. Hanuman. We're back, baby. We're back. We're so back. And also Fight Sumo, it's also Sananko, so that's a Paimon. No Yakuman, no Yakuman, yeah, but we can't just like deny ourselves Senpai with Aka and just like that. There's no way. Boom. Toy Toy Dora 4. That's 18,000 plus 1 Hombas, 18,300, yep. We're so fucking back. Fuck yeah, dude. That's how we do it. Oh my god. Who would have thunk? Who'd have thunk that, like, that high pie would have become that? Holy shit. That was a miracle, bro. So many miracles had to happen for me to win that. For me to win a Toy Toy like that. Incredible. Yeah. That's a Ponya hand. Yeah. Show your Ponyas in the chat. By the way, I don't know what Twitch's policy is, but Twitch denied me having a P and an N letter in my Twitch chat on my for my Twitch subscribers. So I don't know why that is. I don't know why they don't like the letter P or the letter N, because they were okay with the letter O. Single letters not allowed. Yeah, I guess they were okay with the letter O though. Maybe because they just thought it was a circle. And O get rejected? Unfortunate. Unfortunate. So yeah, you're gonna have to become a YouTube member instead if you want those POs and N's for the Ponya. Yeah. Might have to figure that out. Maybe just like a Pon emote, yeah? I'll have to figure that one out. I'm not sure like how would I want that to work. Tanyao. Yeah. 8mon. Also have to figure out how to like make it actually show up on the YouTube overlay I'm doing. Cause yeah, it still shows like it doesn't actually show the image on my YouTube overlay. I've been crying about this in my sleep. Adrian. Yeah, just win, guys. Like, that was my problem all along. It's not that like I'm bad at the game, that like I need to study more, that I'm the dealer, Riichi. Or like, you know, I'm having like lazy pushes and stuff. That's not it at all. I just need to win. See, I'm gonna win here. I'm going to con the last 2 pin. Rinshan Kaiho and the Aka 5mon. Mangan, baby. That's how it's gonna go. Riichi, Sumo, Tanyao, Rinshan Kaiho, Aka. If I get 1 Ura, then that's a Hanuman. Bam. Believe in the Hanuman. 3 Ura? Oh, wow. Now you're cooking. I wasn't even thinking of 3 Ura. I was thinking 1. It could be 4 Ura. 4 Ura. 4 Ura if I get the you know, if I get the con. For the Baimon. A. Yo, what happened, by the way? What happened, like, last time with the servers? Like, I've like never seen like so many people just like get completely wrecked by Mahjong Soul servers before. I mean, oh, hold on. I mean, it kind of happened to me like a while back. I remember, like the servers getting so bad, it disconnected me. It made it like froze. It didn't disconnect me actually. It just like froze my game to the point where like I couldn't play it. And so I emailed customer service on Mahjong Soul. It's like one of the few times I emailed Mahjong Soul to be like the lag made me lose my ranked points, and then they gave it back. It was like, yeah, that was nice of them. They didn't have to do that. And so I guess doesn't feel like it matters. No idea though. No idea. Okay. I've come prepared, by the way, on the stream. I have like my big half-gallon jug of water. That's like 2 liters for all of you Europeans out there. Although I only filled it up to like 1 liter because like I didn't actually have enough water in my like filtration system to put in like a full 2 liters half-gallon thing. But I'm prepared. I'm prepared now. I'm gonna stay hydrated. And I got Pringles next to me too, plain Pringles, so I don't have to like burn my tongue like while snacking. That's nice. Asia uses liters. I know Asia uses liters. Sorry for all the Asians in the chat. I don't want you to feel left out. Yeah, you can wave and say hello if you're an Asian in the chat. I think most of them are going to bed. Oh, well, it's only 11 o'clock. It's only 11 p.m. in like Japan and like Korea. Should be fine. Ferdy asks, how do you get that title? The winning streak title? This is like, yeah, this is a really hard title to get. I mean, so you need to get like the couple achievements that you need to get this is like you need to win 5 first places in a row in ranked, which is pretty hard. Pretty hard to do that. And also you need to get 10 top 2 placements in a row as well in ranked. In 4-player. And then also you need to do like something pretty similar in Sanma as well. You need to also have like a winning streak in Sanma. 3-player. So yeah, if you're able to do all of that, then you're able to get this winning streak. It's insane. Like it took me like three years to like get this. 3 years of just playing to get this achievement, to get this title. Yeah. I mean, you could try. I mean, you could like do it on like on an alt. I don't recommend doing this because I think it's kind of scummy. Surely not, right? But I have heard some people like try to do it like on an alt where winning is easier. But if you don't have it on your main, do you really have it? Do you really have the winning streak if you don't have it on your main? I don't think so. And I've been in Jade for like years. I've been playing Jade Room games for actually years, so I've had plenty of times to like try and get this winning streak title. Getting top 2 10 games in a row just gets increasingly difficult as you climb. I mean, kinda. But like, as I got better, right? As I got better in the Jade Room, the Jade Room did get easier. So I felt like it was at some point doable with a little bit of luck, of course. A lot of bit of luck, a lot of bit of luck that I did not have in the past, like, a couple of, like, none of these are like 10, like this was pretty close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 9 there. So if I had to get that achievement again, it would take a long time still. You got the win streak, Eskil? Nice. Congratulations. That is quite the feat. That is quite the feat. Hold that close to your chest. Don't let anyone take it away from you. Yeah, so, you know, if you just keep playing, you know, it could happen. Nothing's impossible, right? I think this is better having 6 blocks here. You know, having 2 Kanchan, like I did tell Chris at some point, having 2 Kanchan is like having a ghetto Ryankan. 2, 4, and a 3, 5. Okay, well I have to get rid of one of them though. I'll get rid of the 5 pin, and then maybe I'll work my way to the Dora if I get the 2. Otherwise I would rather have this, because if I get the 5, then I could potentially still like easily get a better shape. Because I'll have a 2. Okay, that's nice. I'll have a 2 and then 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I could like, you know, chi an 8 or something, and then get a 3, 6 mon weight. That's Queen Obashi. You can look that up, I guess. Like calling when you're in Tenpai to make your weight better. Hard to explain in the moment. 1 mon. At this point, I don't really. I mean, I could cut a 4. The difference between the 1 mon and the 4 mon is the 1 mon is safer to have, but the 4 mon has the potential upgrades, like I was talking about. So I'll keep the potential upgrades. I don't think it's that much more dangerous. 6 pin is at least safe. You could have like Chanto or something. I do want to. Probably not. Probably not, but it could happen. Put you in here. Formon, I guess. Yeah, you're in Southeast Asia. Do you play Mahjong? Yeah. Is that what that says? SEAN? Do I play Mahjong also? Yeah, Mahjong Soul also? Yeah. So I have played like I did play the HK Mahjong that one time. Hong Kong Mahjong on Amatsuki. Amatsuki Mahjong, which is a Mahjong client on Steam in early access. I don't know if it's still in early access, but yeah, you could play other Mahjong variants on that, which is pretty cool. So I got to try out HK Mahjong there. And yeah, definitely. I mean, even playing like Mahjong Soul Yonma versus Mahjong Soul Sanma is like, they're like 2 completely different games. It feels like. I mean, they're not completely different, but definitely the skills, you know, they don't transfer over 1-to-1. So I care about the 1 chance. Maybe not. There's like no Dora. Sumo. I don't know if that was right, but we'll take it. Yeah, I only played it once, though. I only played the Hong Kong variant once on that one stream. I haven't went back since, but I haven't had a lot of time to do like much else besides play my Mahjong Soul, you know, Riichi City, Riichi Mahjong session, and then like go back to work, go, you know, sleep, things like that. There's a Tanya here somewhere. A pawn would be kind of pushing it. 8 so no. 9 pin at some point maybe, or 1-1. 1-1 so. Unfortunate. Yeah, it's I was thinking of like, well, okay, far in the future, if I get like a Celestial or something in Yonma, in Mahjong Soul 4 player, Is it Sama time? Is it like is that the point where like it's like, well, I'm not gonna like have my stream on a 5-minute delay. I'm gonna be forced to play in throne rooms, so might as well just play Sanma, I guess. Okay, I really don't want to wait on the 1122. If I can get a Pinfu here, I might even be able to get ooh, that's actually nice. I might even be able to get a Mangan for the comeback here. Tenho pivot? Yeah, I guess I could play on Tenho. I'll play on Riichi City, and then once I you know rank too high on Riichi City too, then yeah, I'll clear out every other Mahjong Soul, sorry, Riichi Mahjong server on the planet before I end up playing Sanma. I think Sama's a respectable game format. It's just not the one I want to play. Yeah. I mean, when you see me playing on Sega MJ, that's when you know, like damn. Riichi. If I get sumo, I win. Yeah. Also, if anyone deals in, I win. Also, it's pretty good. Tuman. Yeah, I mean, there's a Sanshoku. I don't know if anyone saw that 345 Sanshoku, but who cares? Who cares? It's fine. I'd have to get rid of a door for that, so it's only a 1 Han upgrade, not a 2 Han upgrade. Or get rid of Tanyao. Dude, looks. Or you're trying to get Sama Master, keep on getting the daily 18k. Oh, unfortunate. Sama is definitely better if you want to farm Yakuman and like farm just like, you know, achievements, I guess. Achievements and missions. I mean, some of those achievements you have to like, some of those titles you have to, you do have to play Sama and Yoma, 3-player and 4-player. Like the winning streak. I did have to play Sama for this. But you know, like I play Sama more rarely. So when I do play Sama, I'm just like I'm basically smurfing, you know. I know how to play Mahjong. I know how to fold. And when you know how to fold, like in Sanma, it's like a superpower, man. You just like second is the lowest possible, you know, place that you could get. And you lose nothing when you get second. It's insane. Yeah, just don't deal into a Yakuman, idiot. Yeah. Deep, you like Sama because it's a lot more fold heavy? I'm part of this special minority that enjoys folding more than clicking Sumogiri. I can see that. I said yesterday, I mean not yesterday, last time at some point that like I played Sama at the club and I didn't like it because I ended up getting a whole bunch of sequence hands that could not chi. I kept getting Yoma hands. I kept getting Tanyao, but like shitty Tanyao that like you can't chi, and you're not going to Riichi because you keep drawing honor tiles that you don't need. Like the game just has way too many honor tiles. So yeah, that was not a fun experience that I had. But I also did get like a Baimon. So yeah, I guess it evens out, right? Higher highs and lower lows. Sama. It's like a roller coaster. Oh. That's interesting. I guess we'll go for the efficiency here. This is more efficient by a lot. Because I could get a 5-8 or a 6-9. Ooh, well, missed my pair there. But right? Yeah. Anko headless, but also with the 5-tile run here. Yeah. But you know, it's just my chance of getting first place at this point Not that high. Yeah, I still Riichi this. I still Riichi. It's possible. I could get Ura. And, you know, I don't have a Yaku, otherwise... It's fine. Yeah, getting second place here is okay. We'll take it. My chance to get first place was last game. Last hand, I mean. But yeah, so in Sanma, you can't chi, right? You can't, there's only Pon in Sanma, 3-player. So... I think it might be because, like, it would, like, look weird, since, technically you can only... In Yonma, in 4-player Mahjong, you can only chi on your left player. But sometimes the left player doesn't exist. You know, in Sama, it's like you're playing on 3 sides. You don't play on a triangle table. A triangular table. Imagine a triangular auto table, like, built specifically for Sama. That would be insane. I don't even think that would be, like, pleasant to play on. But yeah, I mean... Oh, hold on. But yeah, like... Sometimes she is, like, really awkward to the point where, like, you have to kind of take the tile from the middle player, from the toyman, instead. And that just feels wrong. It just feels really wrong. And it does give it, like, a different kind of flavor as well, with only pawns. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's, like, a actual balanced reason why Chi's not allowed, but yeah, that's the vibe in Sama. Anyway, so we got a special Mahjong Saturday halftime today. Let me bring up the Saturday halftime. Sorry, my audio thing is, like, way on the other side of the table this time. Saturday halftime is when we, you know, when I like to take a break after 2 Hanshan and show off the member stuff. I'm gonna explain this and then, like, run through this. So anyway, so I have a change here. Well, I have one replay that I do want to share from a member of this channel, and that would be Zandusky has sent the last replay that we're going to look at. But then after this, we're going to play Guess the Cut. Yeah. I'm going to make Guess the Cut just a regular segment on this channel for viewers to play. So, yeah, if you don't know what that is, right, I show off like a replay, and then, like, the chat, just, like, you could vote in the chat what you think the next play is going to be. And the votes will show up on like, a chart and stuff. So, yeah. Anyway, I guess I could run a 1-minute ad, too, on Twitch. Anyway, yeah, so I'm just gonna... Hold on, let me take a drink and then... I said... Oh, God. I set this up here. Alright, anyway. Oh, God. I guess it would make more sense to actually show that ad while setting up the Jong voter. But anyway, yeah, Zandusky. Let's see. What we got here? Zandusky has sent our last replay here. What's it gonna be? Let's see. It's a Sama hand. This is actually Sama, and he wants to show us East 2, round 3. Okay, East 2, round 3. East 2, or repeat 3? 2, 3. Oh, yeah, okay. So it looks like there was a lot of exhaustive draws here. Just wait like 10 seconds for the Twitch ad to end. Then we're gonna come back to Zandusky's hand. And we're not gonna guess this time. This is just to show off Zandusky showing us something. I wonder when it's gonna be. All right, I'm gonna start. Get some Nuki Dora. All right. Yeah, we got a lot of Dora. We got a lot of Dora. This is gonna be. This isn't 9 gates or anything, right? Okay, it's not. It's not, but it could be a Yakabad. We got one away from Sualko now. But we're not gonna take the 1 and keep the red 5. Greed. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, and taking the 3-side away too. Not taking the 8-so guaranteed double Yakuman. Yeah, I mean, you know, getting like a... What is this? what's this? Four Han, 6. We have 6 Dora. We have Sananko at least. So that's, yeah, I mean, this could be like easily a Sanbaimon, even if it doesn't get a Yakuman. But it's a double Yakuman though. It's a double Yakuman. Oh yeah. I didn't see that. Yeah, you're right. Actually, it would still be a 7/8s weight. It wouldn't be the double Yakuman weight. Okay, but who's gonna deal into this? Who's gonna deal it? Any bets on who's gonna deal it? Oh, there it is. Oh, that's actually the double Yakuman. No. On the last 5, so unlucky. Oh my god. Suako Tanki. 4 concealed triplets, pair weight. Yikes. I love how into it the holy shit. Holy shit, that voice acting. He's going into it. Alright. Joker is really cool. Jonkler? Yeah. Alright, thank you, Zandusky. That was a nice note to end on for a Saturday halftime. A double Yakuman and Sama. Yeah, baby. And then dealing the last 5 so too. That was a hell weight. For the double Yakuman. But yeah, now we're going to get into our segment, our new halftime segment, where we are instead going to watch someone for the sake of guessing their cuts. This will be interesting. Okay. Yeah, so bear with me here since this is the first time I'm like doing this like live here. Well, hold on. Actually, let me just like make sure I have everything set up before I actually get in the log. So I have the Jong voter. Let me just like boot it up here. Where is it? There it is. Okay, it's a little bit big. And I need to like find the actual window that it's on and then like make it a little smaller. All right. That should do it. I can make it smaller here. Yeah. I think this is good. Right? We all see this. We all see it. And I always like, I'm like kind of like stuck on like where to actually put this. Like putting in like the middle of the screen like this is like my best bet for now. We'll see. Hopefully it shouldn't cover any tiles, right? All right. So let me also start tracking here. Give me a second. Oh god. Yeah. Okay, start tracking YouTube, start tracking Twitch. Okay, so type in stuff, see if yeah, it's already tracking YouTube, that's nice. And tracking Twitch. Someone Twitch say something. There we go. Okay, yeah. So now you could say so we could have a test run for those of you just coming in. So you could say anything like 7mon by saying 7M, or you could say 7mon, 7man, or 7 spaceman, or 7-man. You could say Ron, you could say Riichi, and you could say Riichi with a tile, so you could say Riichi 5P. And also 0M red 5mon. The red tiles are there too. So you could say red 5 pin, etc. It closes automatically in 25 seconds. So you have 25 seconds to actually say something. So I could open it again. For example, you could say Haku, Chun, or you could say red dragon, white dragon. You could say Dama. Like if there's a Riichi, you could say Riichi. You could say Dama something. So like Dama 7P or something like that. If you don't want to Riichi something. Yeah, and then Chi, and then Chi, Pon, Kan, all that is there. Yeah. So with this, we can track. And like I think last time I tried this, the YouTube API I think just ran out. I think as I just like held it out too long because I opened it in advance. I'm gonna learn not to do that so that I actually have enough API counts to actually do a stream. So anyway, yeah, if that doesn't happen, I have a backup API. So hopefully that works out. Let's do this. So do I have the link still? This should be Iota Turtles replay. And it is. Okay, and he has a specific POV we want to see, we want to actually guess for. This is a gold room play. So by the way, if you do want your guess the chat, chat guesses your replay. If you actually want that to happen, you can join the membership on YouTube or join the subscriptions on Twitch, and also connect your account with Discord. And you could find us on our Discord channel where I have a members only section where you can upload your own replay to me. And this time, so Iota Turtle has POV LLLAA. So this person. And we want to see his south. We want to see his east 3 and south 1. Okay. East 3 and south 1. Let me just close that. East 3 and south 1 after this. Okay. So now we're gonna get started. Let's see. We got a nice high pie here. Got a lot of. Okay, this is actually could be Kokushi Muso. You know what? I don't actually have a. I don't have a command to vote draw. So that's interesting. Hopefully, maybe we'll see that. Maybe we won't. Let me actually move this a little bit so you could actually see cuts or something. Maybe like right about here. Yeah, I think that's good. That's good. All right. Anyway. Okay. Well, bets are open. What are we gonna cut here? What are we gonna cut here? We're gonna cut the north. The north is like a useless tile, right? We don't need a north. What are we doing with the north? We don't need to cut it. Well, we want to keep all of our good tiles, right, guys? Right, guys? No, this is definitely a 13 orphans. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? He's gonna go for it. He's gonna go for the juggler, and then we see. Okay, so there's two schools of thought here. Is he gonna cut the leftmost tile, or is he gonna cut the Dora? All right, cutting the Dora is like, yeah, we're in, and I think like a gold room player would cut the Dora. I'm gonna say we're cut the Dora as well. What's it gonna be? 8-pin. Okay, that was on two people's radar on Twitch. Congratulations to any Twitch viewer who got that one. Nice. Here's some applause for you. I see Chris got that one in the Twitch chat. Good on you. All right, I'm going to also like eventually like have a like version like 3.0 is going to have like actual the people that actually that voted on some of these like show up on the bar graph as well. Okay, well, are we gonna pwn here though? Are we gonna pwn? If not, we could say pass or skip. I think no pwn also works. But yeah, so are we gonna say pwn on this south? We can have this south here and pwn. But that'd be kind of crazy, right? I don't think we're gonna do that. I think we already know what we're going for here. This is definitely gonna be a pass. Yeah. All right, looks like we're all saying pass. And it is. Polls are open now for 5 mon. 5 mon, 6 mon. Okay, so the thing is, right? Thing is with this like Kokushi Muso hand, it doesn't actually matter. it kind of doesn't actually matter like what tiles we're gonna like throw here, because I mean we all know what we're going for. Everything else is excess. But the order of it can matter like on like a kind of higher level thing. Hey, how's it going, all SF6? We're just playing a little bit of Guess the Cut. And looks like we're going to say majority are saying we're going to cut the Forso. But no, we're not going to cut the Forso, guys. We're cutting the Pinzu first. Pinzu, we need to get the message here. This is tough. Guessing a Kokushi Muso hand is okay, well, technically there's a chi here, but I don't think we're gonna chi. Just say pass so we can move on. Just say pass. Like, come on. We're not gonna chi this. The 4 mon. We technically could chi. I don't want to like skip any like potential plays here, just in case they might actually happen. But yeah, we're gonna skip this. Okay, now polls are open again. Polls are open again for red 5 so draw. Okay, yeah. What's up, by the way, Alt F6? I did watch your stream like a while back. Don't know if you remember me. Yeah, you could follow. Is there what was it? There's like a shout out thing. I don't know how to shout people out. Was it like /shout out? chat out Alt SF6. Is that how you do it? Oh, Alt SF6. Is that how you do it? Oh, okay, okay. I don't know how to do this. Anyway, what's it gonna be? Huh. Huh. Oh no, the twist! The twist! Oh my god, who could have saw this coming? Oh my god, this wasn't Kokishi? This was actually a flush? This entire time? Or were they actually thinking this could be a flush when they saw the Dora? Oh my god, this is insane. Oh my god, this changes everything. Are we gonna actually chi this 6-0? Or are we gonna chi the 6-0? I'll say that like you don't. Okay, so it's kind of awkward to like have multiple different chis. So we'll say that just say chi if you think it's gonna happen. You don't have to like actually put in the tiles that you're gonna chi with. Just say chi or pass if they're gonna chi at all. But yeah, it looks like most of us are saying chi, and I mean, yeah, don't you have to chi, right? Or yeah, you don't have to chi. You don't have to. But I'm gonna say they will, along with you guys. Nope. We're all wrong. We're all wrong. Except that one guy who said skip. Congratulations. Like two people said pass. Oh, you also on D Slayer. I see you. All right. Anyway, what's the cut on this one? 4-pin. I mean, yeah. The chi. We're probably gonna cut the 4-pin again. But the chi is like, we don't have really good shapes. It's like, are we gonna like go for this closed? I guess like, or at least like, you know, maybe. I don't know, maybe hold on, there's actually a chance they might keep the 4 if they realize that they have 4, 5, 6 Sanshoku. Maybe that'd be really funny. That'd be really funny if they did. All right, let's see, what's the cut? Yeah, it's the all right, no one got that one. Yeah, no one got that one. We knew we fucked up. All right, we see the 1-pin. All right. We misclicked on the 1-pin. That's what happened, all right? We misclicked on the 1-pin. And now that we see we actually need a hand, let's keep the 4-pin. Maybe we get Sanshoku or something. All right, that's the plan. All right, trust. There's a method to the madness. Polls are going to be open for 5-pin. Okay. What a roller coaster of a hand. Holy crap. What is happening, bro? What is happening? Let me just move this pole a little bit over here so I don't cover any tiles. We got north. We got one so. I'm thinking... Yeah, I think north makes sense. But honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it was a one so. Thank you so much for the super chat, by the way. Yellowstone, Mr. Streamer, what character is playing this garbage? This is Archer. This is an Archer main. All right, what's it gonna be though? Green. Okay, I don't think anyone got that. Oh my god, this is so hard. This is so hard. It's one cut, I guess. Sure. These are the only tiles that aren't one cut. We desperately just want a pair to go with ourselves. That does make sense. All right, 2-mon. Polls are open for 2-mon now. We're gonna keep the 2-mon. This is a legitimate question. We could keep it. I think you need to be a little bit quicker, Ivan. This poll with a delay is like you have to like name it in like within like 10-15 seconds ish. Yeah, that's kind of look like what the delay is right now. I'm not sure how, like how to make that delay like shorter. I think that's just like how it's gonna be. All right, but it looks like most of us are gonna say north. Please be north. It is the north. Congratulations. Hey, what's that north? All right. I mean, keep the Yakuhai. The one so could happen, maybe. It's just like kind of weird at this point. All right. Okay. So do we see that there's an Itsu, right? Polls are open. Do we see that there's an Itsu? Do we keep the 1S? Or maybe we just like chuck the 2-mon at this point. The 2-mon's like kind of hanging out. And then keep the Yakuhai. I'm going to say... Oh, dude, this is so hard. This guy is like unreadable. This guy is actually just unreadable. I don't know what to say. I don't think I'm gonna say Tumon. I think I'm gonna say Tumon. Let's go. All right. Whoever said Red Dragon, congratulations. No one said Red Dragon. Doesn't look like. Oh, one person said Red Dragon. Let me make this poll a little longer than 30 seconds. Looks like a lot of people are getting cut out. Okay, so I'm gonna make the poll slightly longer. So, ooh, Iota, you're supposed to give us more turns so we can continue to guess this guy's hand. That was insane though. Oh my god! Like, what our accuracy on that guy's hand was like nothing. Like this guy's just on a different plane of existence, man. All right. Anyway, we want to go south 1. He said. Right, south 1 was the other hand we wanted to look at. Okay, I'm guessing this is because this is going to be insane. So, we have an east pawn potential. Watch out for that. 2 and 3 mon, 2 and 5 mon as well. Potential chi. What's the cut here? Poles are open. Poles are open for the west sumo. What's it going to be? 9s? Could be 9s. Maybe we cut, I don't know, 1 mon? 9s is worse than 1 mon. 1 mon could still help us if we get the 2. Yeah, but 9s, like, yeah. But yeah, maybe it's a Yaku. You could cut a Yaku, cut the west. I'm gonna say we cut the west. Cutting the west feels like pretty simple, you know? Feels like a pretty natural play. So yeah, let's see it. Okay, what's the 9 mon? One person said 9 mon on Twitch. Congratulations. I see you, Rafig. Nice. Getting in the brain of this Archer player when none of us seem to be able to. This guy is insane. All right, polls are open. Polls are open for the East triplet. Okay, what are we gonna cut here? I mean, okay, if we're hating on the 9 mon, then maybe we also hate on the 9s. The 9s is the better cut here. However, maybe looking at the 1, 3, 4, you're thinking, I don't need the 1 mon. I could connect with 3-4. This is a gold player. This is a gold room player. We don't know this guy's rank, but we know he's in gold. That's it. He could be a master 3 for all we know. Probably not. Probably not from the way he played, but we'll see. And the cut is 1 mon. Yeah. I like the 1 mon cut. I didn't actually guess that myself, but I think it does make sense. Yep. And now polls are open again for 4 so. Okay, at this point it's 9 so, right? At this point, wait a minute, but do we notice that the 5 so is actually dead? Do we actually care about the 4 and 6 now? The 4 and 6 are kind of like, you know, the 9 so might actually be better than the 6 so. The 9 so, I mean, they're kind of equally trash, to be honest. So yeah, the 6 and 9 are pretty bad. The 4 so is also pretty bad. The Sozu just looks really bad. But do they notice? Do they notice and or care? We're gonna find out. I'm gonna say 9 so. And we're cutting the north. Really? Okay, yeah. I guess we're cutting the north. Sure. I think the north would be a better weight here since it's once cut. You know, we could wait on a pair on the north. Keeping this 4, 6, and the 9, all this trash Sozu. I don't think that's the play, but we'll see. We'll see. This isn't about what's the best play. This is about what is this gold player going to do. Polls are open now. We're going to do the West now? No, I think we're going to do the 9. I think the 9 is coming out, man. I think the North only came out because someone discarded the North. But someone... Notice how there's 1, 9 in the discard. That means the 9 is going to come out this time. Yeah. I'm thinking it's the 9. All right, what do we gotta say? Looks like most of the people are saying West. West by 1 vote. I'm gonna say 9. What's it gonna be? Ooh, all right. Nice one. Anyone said West. I'm gonna move on though. Could have been either one. Either one I could have seen. Sawn. All right, 8 so. Polls are open. 8 so is like a really whack tile. I don't know about this one. I mean, it's nice, but like, do you get rid of the 9 now? I honestly think you could also get rid of the red dragon and keep the 6, 8, 9. If you get the 7, you actually get a 2-sided pair weight. which could matter. This is so weird. I've never seen a situation like this where all the 5s are just gone, and like we have like 4 like really difficult to use Sozu blocks. So I'm gonna say I think I'm gonna say the red dragon actually. I think we're gonna keep the 4, 6, 8, 9. We'll see. What's it gonna be? Nope, we're gonna cut the 9 so. Cut the 9 so and keep this fake ass Ryankan that doesn't even have a 5 so. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think 4 so even was better. I think keeping the 9 so is actually better than the 4 so. At this point, it's tough. It's a tough one. Anyway, polls are open for the 6 so now. Polls are open. Red Dragon feels pretty natural with this. Like, I don't know. We don't know, right? We don't know if he notices. Like, yeah, I mean, Eep just noticed. Eep just noticed that there's a 5 so, that the 5 so is gone. The 5 so are just gone. They're completely dead. The 4 so is a terminal tile, bro. The 4 so is a terminal tile. It has one sequence where you can make it work, right? The 6 so, same thing. So we have no idea whether this guy has noticed or not. I don't know. Maybe someone has picked it up that he noticed, but like, or not. I don't think he has. I think this is a red dragon drop. But most of chat's saying 4 so. We'll see. Okay. It is a 4 so. Okay, I guess he did notice. He did notice. Congratulations to anyone who believed in our fellow gold player. And then now this we can pawn this, right? So we're gonna watch out for this pawn. Speaking of pawn, East? Do we con the East? Are we gonna do it? I mean, you could also say pawn. Pawn is technically possible too, but come on, like, are we gonna con? We're gonna skip. We're gonna pass. What's it gonna be? Oh, this is tough. This is tough. Do gold players con? I think they do. I think he's gonna con. This is dude. This is like the only time. This is like the only time we've had a con on Guess the Cut, like a con chance. Like, he's got a con, right? He's got a con. We're saying con. 10 people are saying con. Our favorite on YouTube and Twitch. What's it going to be? No, he's not going to con. He did not con. Okay, I mean, I wouldn't con myself in this situation, but like, the con would be hype. You know, I'm going to always vote for the hype. Polls are open for the 2 so, by the way. So we skipped the con. The con is not happening. What's the plan then, right? How are you going to complete this hand? We still only have 4 blocks. If we kept the 9 so, actually this hand would have been better. We would have had 5 blocks of the 9 so. We had 8, 9, and then 6, 6 so, and then 3, 3, 4 mon, and then we would be chilling. But in this case now, we have to deal with, where is our last block going to be? It's going to be around the 2 so, or is it going to be around the red dragon? I'm going to say we cut the 2 so here. I think we cut the red dragon for a reason, but we're kind of split here. 2 so and red dragon, both 4 votes each. What's it going to be? Okay, we're keeping the 2 so. Okay, I was wrong. I just we're not on the same wavelength here. I don't know, man. Congratulations to everyone who did say 2 so though. You're definitely more of the mind of this gold player than I am. Chi, do we chi? Chi. Polls open for the chi 7 so. Okay, we got 6, 8. We could chi the 7. Chi or pass? I think we chi. I don't know how we're gonna complete this hand without chi. Wait a minute. This is the south round though. I just realized this is the south round. Yeah, because we have been skipping around. This is actually the south round, so the con would have been a throw if you actually did it. Oh, my bad. I just like completely blanked out on that. Yeah. We skipped a couple rounds, so like we didn't have the yeah. But does our player realize also that it's the south round? Well, now that I see this is the south round, I'm gonna say this is a pass, but yeah, and it is a pass. Okay, they understand. This player is actually better than us. This player is actually way better than we give him credit for. Polls are open for the 6 so now. What's it gonna be? Let's see. 8 so, 2 so. I mean, I think by the time you reach gold, you have to realize that the 668 is like a good shape, right? You've seen the shape before. You should know that the 7 so is good for you. That said, you can still have like a Kutsuki Ishanten kind of, where like the Tuso acts as like a straight tile that you could just connect with it with any tile. But I think the Tuso is more natural here. We'll see. We'll see about that. Pulls are closed. Tuso is the most common option. What we're gonna see. Yeah, Tuso. We're gonna keep this complex weight. Yeah. The Kutsuki it would be interesting, but we already have Fruity 10 for the 4-so. Whereas we don't have Fruity 10 for the 8-7-so, so I think the 8-7-so is better. Polls are open for the pawn. I mean, at this point, we're not gonna pawn, right? Let's just say pass and then just move on. Yeah, there's no way at this point, right? He's not going for the... We're so close to the win. We actually have some time to actually get this win. But there's actually one person who says pawn here. One person, Horo, dares to say pawn. Where's our Yaku? We have no Yaku. We have no Yaku. We can't even con for Rishan Kaiho. Like the 6s are dead, the Easts are dead. What's it gonna be? There is no pawn. Gotcha, guys. There's no pawn. All right, one mon. Pulls open for the 1 mon. I think it's just a cut. I think it's just a cut. You could keep it though. You could keep it. It's still possible to keep it. I think we're just gonna cut it. All right. Yeah. Tsumogiri, by the way, is not a thing. You have to say the name of the tile. I guess I could have an option that says Tsumogiri. But I don't know. It might make it like annoying to like since it overlaps with sumo a little bit. Anyway, what is that? Okay. We hate two-sided weights in this house. All right, we actually want to wait on the 2-mon here. I don't know, guy. I don't know. I think the 8-so, 7-so. I think that was good. I think it was good, but maybe they see something that we don't. All right, polls are open for the 7-mon. Polls are open for the 7-mon sumo. He wants toy somehow. Toy. You know, I guess it could happen. Nah. At this point, that'd be insane. That'd be an insane pivot. I'm gonna say we cut the 7-mon though. I think if they like the 1-mon enough to keep it with this shape, I think they see something in the shape that we just don't. Yeah. I mean, it's fine. Like, you could still win with it. It's just, I think the 8-so is better. That's my only problem with it. It's like, yeah, I mean, you could get the 2-mon, then you, like, get rid of the 6-so. You have a 2-side way on the 2-mon, 5-mon. 2-mons are, 2-mon, 5-mon is still alive, so it's possible. We'll see. 7-mon cut? Nope. Nope, we're all over the place. This guy can't make up his mind, man. He's just like... It's like, oh, maybe I could use this one too. Maybe I could use this one too. Is he auto-cutting? No way, right? No way. Okay. All together now. Riichi, but will it be with the 4-mon or will it be with the 7-mon? Come on, it's the 4-mon. Come on. Riichi 4-mon. Riichi 4-mon is going to be the answer. Oh, you do have to say it in that order, by the way. It has to be Riichi and 4-mon. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it has to be Riichi 4M. Or Riichi 4-mon. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to make it work both ways. I guess I could try. It'd just kind of be annoying. All right, let's see. Riichi, there it is. All right, finally we have like a normal move. Okay, he just read the wall, okay? He just like insane wall read where he knew the 7-mon was going to be followed up with the 8-mon or the 6-mon draw, so he could wait on the 5-8, which is not Fruity 10. If you got the 8-mon instead, it would have been Fruity 10 on the 6-9, which is also like dead. Yeah, that's insane. That's insane. But this is the benefit. This is actually the benefit of holding on to the 7, is that you do get those floating Tenpai draws. Yeah, so does he get the Ura? Oh, he got an Ipatsu. He actually gets the Ipatsu. No Ura, though. No Ura. All right. Well, that was fun. Hope you all enjoyed that. there's going to be, I think there's ways for us to make this, you know, even better. If I have like guess the cut with like a score for YouTube and Twitch, but like I want to like have that like be more streamlined. So yeah, thank you, Iota, for sharing that for us. Really appreciate it. If you want to share your own log for guess the cut section, make sure to join the membership on YouTube or the subscriptions in Twitch, and link up with Discord. Back to the show. Mahjong Soul Jade Room. How's this work behind the scenes? Is the Python script? I don't actually remember what it was written with. I don't remember. Yeah. I'm not even gonna guess. I'm just gonna like, I would be like guessing blind. Let's go with the green here. But yeah, my friend did make it, so I'll have to ask him later. How it came to be. Thank you all for participating, though. I appreciate it. But yeah, if you guys think it's a fun segment, then we'll just keep doing it. I mean, you know, if no one enjoys Guess the Cut, or if like we just like get bored of it at some point, then I could stop. And I don't think that's an issue. Okay, I think we can throw these now. What is this? What is this? It could be Nitsu. Okay, I guess it's a Nitsu. Yeah, I guess it's a Nitsu. But it could also just be like just a normal hand with Pinfu and Dora. Yeah, I would definitely need to figure out a way to make it more stream friendly with a nice overlay. That would be really nice. Guess the Cut with off-stream Rockstar games. Yeah, that is a thing I could also do. Just like, how well can you guess my play? Since you guys do watch my play a lot, that's not a bad idea. Yeah. Okay, so at this point though, if I discard this one. Now we have Sanshoku. This is Tanya's and potential Sanshoku with a 6, 7, 8. Which is what I was aiming for once I saw that we had a 4-pin pair. Very nice, very nice. Is there an extra tile somewhere? Wait. Oh, it was already Menton Pin, right? Well, whatever. It'll be like this. It was already, I guess the 9 was already excess. Yeah. What if I submit Guess the Cut IRL edition? Guess the Cut IRL edition sounds kind of wild. Yeah, okay, so the thing is, right? For that to actually work, let's go through the logistics of that. For that to actually work, you need to, one, like, make the entire table, like, very clear so that, like, we can guess the cheese and pawns. And also, like, the cheese and pawns, like, have to, like, usually that happens, like, really quick in an IRL game. So, like, we need to be able to react to that, like, quick enough that, like, they don't actually take the tile. And no, that's not a Dama. There's no way. Because if I went on the 9-so, this is like a garbage hand. It's we reach so that we get the 6-so and 9-so win. Yeah. Yeah, so, oh well. Yeah, I'm gonna say no. Or I mean, I guess yeah, okay. If you can edit in pauses, sure. That's also possible. If you can edit in pauses as well on the draws. That's just a lot of work, so I'm gonna say, like, unless you really want it to happen, it's not gonna happen. I would, you know, but I guess, you know, if you have something and you do edit it to the point where it is feasible and you think it's like it could be really fun, then sure, then sure, it might happen. It could happen. Personal project. All right. Adrian's gonna have something special cooked for us. He is a member, so you also are free to send that to the Discord. Seems like doing it live will just make it less fun for the players. No, that's... he's saying, like, live as in a live table. Like a, in real life table. But, like, it's still gonna be, like, a recording that we can, like, look at, right? The thing is, also, that, like, part of what makes Guess the Cut work... Oh, this is tough. Get rid of Sanshoku here. Potentially 7 pairs and just normal hand here. I don't know. That's tough. 9-9 mon was also fine. But Sanshoku would have been nice. Yeah, rip 2, 3, 4. I picked Cheat Toy instead of Sanshoku. Oh well. I mean, okay. Oh god. Rip. Well, the thing is, right, even if I did get the 2, 3, 4, right, the chance of this hand winning is really low. The chance of this, like, actually winning with a Sanshoku is just so low. So I just thought that, like, if I'm going to go for a low percent hand, I might as well go for Chitoy. But yeah, if you... Yeah, like, the... Knowing, like, what ranks, you know, that are possible, like a range of ranks, just give it a lot more flavor, you know? Like, you understand that, hey, a gold player is going to play a lot different from a bronze player. And so, like, those are going to be, like, very different guessing experiences from the beginning. And you know that coming in. You know, like, the range of skill level, what to expect. I do think that's pretty important. You could ask their players what their Mahjong Soul ranks are, sure. You could do something like that. If they play, like, mostly offline, though, then, you know, it's not going to be, like, completely accurate, but, you know, Mahjong Soul ranks aren't the most accurate thing in the world either. It might be fine. 7-pin, sure. 7-pin again, and then... is it 4 so? Is 4 so the move? No, it's not. It's 9-mon now. Oh, 2-mon came out. 2-mon. Then 9-mon. 9-mon since it's Terminal Suji. Yeah. Let's just say, you know, unless you are really into doing something weird like that, I'm gonna say, like, let's just stick with Mahjong Soul replays, yeah, and specifically Mahjong Soul, since those are the easiest to show in general. Oof. Yeah. Darkslayer X, thank you for the raid. With the 1 viewer. Wow. But thank you anyway. I do appreciate the acknowledgement over on the Twitch headquarters. The Twitch community. Yeah. Beef McBeat is the viewer? That's a big viewer. Welcome to the stream, Beef McBeat. Here we go. Yeah. I have watched your stream as well. I've seen your stream. I've hung out before a while back. I'm not on Twitch often, but when I do, I do enjoy myself with the Mahjong Soul stream. Yeah. It's nice like on the commute home from work. Ponya? Who's the Ponya? Ferdy from YouTube? Thank you so much for joining the podcast. Thank you so much. We appreciate the support. Oh, this is Itsu. This is actually just Itsu. This is nothing but Itsu. It's gonna be a 3-so. I mean 3-pin. 3-pin, 7-pin. I think we could do it. Thank you also for the follow, Beef McBean on Twitch. Really appreciate it. I stream on Saturday mornings. I'm a Saturday morning streamer. Yeah. Like pretty much exclusively on Saturday mornings. But while the summer's coming, I might be able to stream more. We'll see. How's the Mahjong going? Not too bad, not too bad. I got let's see. Let's see, I got a first and second today. After like getting like a 5/4 in a row like last week, it was pretty bad. So yeah, I'm like waddling my way back into a decent points, but honestly, like yeah, I had to yeah Adrian, I had to make a huge toy comeback for that second place in that second game. Crazy stuff. But that's just how it goes. I think I've been playing more of a volatile playstyle as of late. That's just the way it's been rolling. I'm waiting for this 3-pin or 7-pin. I think I'm just gonna... Oh, come on. Alright, okay. 3-pin Chi. 7-pin weight. Chankan Ron? Question mark? Chankan Ron. And then Itsu, Dora, Chankan, Brihan. That's not even a Mangan. Okay, yeah, let's get out of here. This is ass. It smells stinky. I'm out of here. Goodbye. Chankan is cool, alright? I got it like 4 times. Alright, Chankan is a real hand. And I will get it again one day. Sure, you get told this a lot, but you have the perfect commentator radio host voice. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. But yeah, people do say that. People do say that every now and then. Even when I was in like college, like I would give like a presentation, and it'd be like on the most mundane, like, oh my god. Fuck. I've been here before. I've played this game before. I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could do it. Because I don't know. I don't know enough, man. I don't have enough information. I don't remember like if this is Tadashi. Right? So I'm not gonna pretend like I know. I'm not gonna pretend like if I know. If I know, I know. If I don't, I don't. Let's get out of here. Okay, the 2-pin is safe now. Now we're gonna Chi. And now 6-9 Mon Hote. Okay, we didn't get it. Senpai, easy. Let's go. That's how we do it. Yeah. I think that was good. All right. Yeah. Yeah, even in college, like I was, I could give like a random like anthropology presentation, and people did say that it's like, man, if you had a podcast, I would definitely listen to it. You're so funny, and like, thanks, I guess. And I'd be the question like, what was funny about that? In my head, just smile and nod. That yes, I totally understand what you're saying. Yeah. 9-pin. I do envy those people, those comedians that do understand why people laugh at things, and so they're able to like, really lean into those. I don't trust myself. With those things. Making people laugh unintentionally is just what I do because I'm just a funny person. But making people laugh intentionally is just like, what? What does that even mean? Why do people laugh in the first place? I have no idea. It could be for any number of reasons. I guess I could have waited and maybe Riichi'd, and I maybe could have had a like a Ipeco somewhere, but Feel like I don't have to. Feel like I don't have to here. I don't know. Like, there's... Martians are so close. I really don't want this guy to get any points. I think this is fine. Gotta crash out and be like, funny how? Funny like a clown? Like in the Goodfellas. I watched Goodfellas like once, but I do think I know what you're talking about. Sumo. I'll think about that. I mean, you know, comedy is... I took a comedy class once in college as well. That was not a fun class. I mean, it was fun, and then like, and then I wrote, like, I had to write this like you know, you had to write a comedy piece like every week. It's a class, so it was like kind of it was high maintenance. It was a high maintenance class. I had to write a lot, and I ended up writing something like kind of last minute, and I thought it was like dog shit. I thought it was like awful. It was so bad. It was a comedy. It was writing comedy. It was writing comedy. It wasn't stand up. It was a like writing humor like class. And like what was it? Yeah. So I had this like I ended up writing this like kind of last minute. I thought it was dog shit. And then as it was being shared and like people are reading it in class, it ended up being more dog shit than I thought, because absolutely none of the jokes landed, like even on the most basic level. I think I had a joke about like just like you know, talking about how what was it? How this thing about like being together and like what it was something, but like it was a joke about how this idea of togetherness is like kind of an illusion. Is like we're all going to be speaking like different languages anyway, so if you wanted like to ever be like together in the same in a sense of like everyone speaking the same language, the only thing we're going to be doing is sing happy birthday. The joke being that happy birthday is the most well-sung song around the world, which people did not get. And also, you know, me saying it also, I understand. That's just kind of like a fun fact thing. You know, it's not like, it's not something that people like know and understand in like the cultural zeitgeist and like would find it funny. But you know, it was something that I knew, so I just like wrote it down. And I just like, you know, I had nothing to go off of. I had to like go with my instinct, but my instincts are terrible because I don't think like normal people. You know, I don't know stuff like normal people. And so like, you know, when people didn't get that and didn't get anything else I wrote, despite like there being real connections there, you know, that's like how comedy works, right? You have to have like a connection between two different things, and then also people have to understand that connection and draw that into, you know, and like make that connection themselves. And like either like it connects and becomes really true, or connects and becomes really absurd. And then, you know, once that happens, once that connection happens in their brain, then the comedy hits, and then it's funny. But I you know, I could have the Tokushi? I mean, I could have the connection thing for myself, but not the connection thing for my audience, which is just like a bunch of college students, undergrad, and then my professor. Yeah, who didn't get it either. Let's see. I guess I'll keep the East for now. Yeah, that it was a tough time for me. Like legitimately, since I was kind of stressed out like in college in general. And so like also me like stressing out over like trying to be funny in this like writing humor class. Yeah, it got to me. It got to me. I did not go back to that class. Well, I did go back to that class, but I At some point, I think I just stopped going at some point. I just, like, couldn't handle it. I think I still got a C in that class somehow. I think maybe the teacher, like, noticed that, like, I was, like, really, down and distraught. And, like, threw me a bone. Maybe. Because I don't think I deserved a C. I think I deserved to fail that class. Let's see. 1 pin. Alright. Well, that's enough. That was actually kind of a downer. Sorry for bringing everyone's moods down. Hee-hee-ha-ha. Let me just, like, spam a bunch of ponyas and make you forget of that. 2 pin, 4 pin. I think it's the play here, except I don't want to deal into someone. How's the door looking? It could have the east. What? Oh, shit. It looked pretty safe, too, with, like, all the Mansu. Shit, man. You're a comedian who made people depressed? No. No, I wasn't called a comedian. I just made myself depressed by pretending that I could be one. Okay, I think I could actually keep this one mon. I think I could actually do it. I think keeping a shitty weight isn't so bad here, as if my hand is, like, already this developed. It worked out. And now I'm totally fine just reaching on the 2 mon for Hanuman Sumo. Sure, that could work. 8 pin, not so good here. Since I already have a pair here. I mean, I guess I could maybe upgrade to a Tanya or something, but I think just going for Riichi is the more likely bet. Let's see. Beef McMeat. Man goes to doctor. Says he's depressed. Says life seems harsh and cruel. Says he feels all alone in a threatening world where what lies ahead of him is vague and uncertain. Yeah. Doctor says treatment is simple. Great clown Pagliacci is in town tonight. Okay. That took a turn. Hold on. 3 mon. There it is. Go and see him. That should pick you up. Man bursts into tears. Says, but doctor, I am Pagliacci. Oh. That really makes you think, huh? Who's gonna be the clown? It's the clown. Who's gonna cheer up our performer over here? The one guy who's making everyone's life a happier experience. Who's gonna look out for that guy? Who's gonna be the doctor's doctor? The therapist's therapist. The surgeon's surgeon. The teacher's teacher. The president's president. I don't think we need that one. But, yeah, you know what I mean. Clown's the clownman, indeed. Anyway, can I get this 3 pin already? I was, yeah. I mean, the 2 mon was a better weight. I acknowledge that. However, there was a Tanyao somewhere. If I got the 3 or 6 mon, there was, like, an upgrade there. And it's, like, a legitimate upgrade. So, I took it. I took it, man. I took the Tanyao potential upgrade over the better immediate weight. So, oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Hey, it's Suji, guys. We deal into Suji, right? We deal into Suji in this house? Suji is great. You should cut your Suji right now. And specifically the 3 pin Suji, not any of these other Suji. Those are fake. This 6-so Suji? No, that's not real. I'm definitely waiting on 3-so. Okay. Beef McMahon, do you know what was found to be the funniest joke of all time? I have found to be the funniest joke of all time in some random study. So this is a real, okay? Sure. I have no idea. I have no idea what you're talking about. Uh-oh, God. that's a lot of words you just posted there. I guess I'll read it. 2 hunters are out in the woods when one of them collapses. 2-pin. He doesn't seem to be breathing and his eyes are glazed. The other guy whips out his phone and calls the emergency services. 7-man. My friend is dead. What can I do? The operator says. Calm down. I can help. First, let's make sure he's dead. There's a silence. Then a gunshot is heard. Back of phone, the guy says, okay, now what? But why, though? I'm just confused. But why? Why? I mean... Yeah, I'm really confused. This is why I failed that comedy class, okay? Or why I should have failed that comedy class. I don't get comedy. I just don't understand. Yeah, I know he shoots them to follow the instruction, but why did he follow the instruction? Was he just an idiot? Is that the joke? Is just he's an idiot? If that's the joke, then yeah, I'm not laughing because I think that's just sad. It's just sad. Like the guy ended up like shooting his friend over a misunderstanding. That's unfortunate. Don't you feel bad for him? Most comedy is sad. Yeah, well, there's different kinds of sad. You know, there's sadness that we could all share in, and then there's this sadness, which is like we're supposed to ignore the sadness of the situation in order to laugh at this person's expense. I don't like that. Okay, yeah, but there was also the okay, yeah, sorry Beef McBeat. It was you told that joke to the wrong person, all right? Like you're going for the median funny. I'm not the median. I'm on the extreme somewhere. I'm like at least 2 or 3 standard deviations away. Let's see. I got a tune here. Is this Toy? Is it time? Is it time, guys? Wait a minute. We could be back. All right. We could ignore what happened last time. It didn't matter, all right? But pawn. If the 5 so comes out, we pawn. And then we have Toy South Chun. Do we con? Is skipping better than the con? Because we could get Sananko. No, let's con. Oh! Oh my god. No Dora, but all right, we got a lot of food though. Holy shit. Wait. So that's 32 foo on the board plus the sure, I'll take it. Sure. This is 60 foo. This is like 60 foo. I'm going to take it. Yeah, we got it. We got it, baby. We're back. we're back. Holy shit. Let's go. Hee, tasty. Is this your soul? It's nice and sweet. Caramel coated. Let's see. North here, sure. South, oh yeah. The Sakura emotes are pretty nice. I need the Bond emotes, though. Her Bond emotes are really nice. What is this? I guess I'll keep the 2S. Guess I'll keep the 2S. Okay, it's Sanshoku. That makes sense. It's Sanshoku, guys. I could even get 6, 7, 8 Sanshoku if I believe hard enough. Sure. I'll take all the upgrades. All the acceptance. Okay, so we'll do it like this. Because if I get the 7, then I can exchange the two Amon here for Sanshoku. For 7, 8, 9 Sanshoku still. Yeah, we're still gonna keep the 9. Still gonna keep the 9. It'll be unfortunate if I get the Dora, then obviously I'm going Tanya instead, but... Okay, 8 Mon and 9 Mon are safe here as well, so that's really nice. Ooh, speaking of Dora, okay, well... That's unfortunate, again. If I get the 6 Mon again, I'll keep it, though. Yeah, let's just... Okay. So, okay, the north is safe. I was about to say that... I think I'd probably still cut it, but, like... There is a world here where I just, like, fold and then try to keep 3rd place. 4-pin. Kage, 4-pin. 5 Mon is Nakasuji. I guess I could trust Nakasuji if it means I get Tenpai. That's gonna deal in, okay. I had all the 6-pin. Almost all of them. In Tosu weight. Nice. Okay, I guess we're fighting for 3rd this time. Why not Sumigiri that? If I Karagiri, it makes it look like I'm folding. So, in a situation where someone reaches, usually if I draw the same tile, then I would Karagiri it instead. Oh, I probably should have pawned that, actually. I think I should have pawned. Well, it's not too late. Because, yeah, because if it, you know, you could Sumigiri it, but, yeah, if you Karagiri by, like, this, which Karagiri means you draw a tile, right? And then you still have that tile in your hand somewhere, the exact same tile, you cut the copy in your hand instead of the copy that you drew. Chitoy, I guess. It could also be Toy Toy still. We'll still pawn. Still pawn, yeah. But yeah. So, since, like, if discarding a middle tile from your hand... discarding a middle tile from your hand does look more like you're folding than discarding a middle tile that you just drew. It's just the thing. Fuck it. I'm a pawn cat. We're gonna pawn. We're gonna pawn this. Pawn just like that. We're in it, baby. Let's go. Toy Toy. Sha. Mangan. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Look how many 1-mon are out. No one has a 2-mon. If they had a 2-mon, they would have kept the 1-mon. Easy. Easy money. Alright, now I'm gonna con the West. Rinshan Kaiho. 2,000, 4,000 becomes 2,100, 4,100. Bam. Please don't deal in. Okay. It's not that 2-mon looks safe. It's that 2-mon is somewhere in the wall. Or is like somewhere in the wall or like, you know, in someone's... You know, loose in someone's hand. Unless our friend over here has it, which I believe he could. Yeah, that would be very unfortunate if he did. There's always 4-pin. Oh, okay, 4-pin is looking better now. Hold on. Thank you so much. Really appreciate the donation. Is that gonna... Yeah, that's gonna put us into second place here. Coming into all last. Just barely. Let's go. These Toy comebacks, man. Toy is a good Yaku, guys. Toy is good. Alright? Don't let anyone, like, gaslight you into thinking Toy is bad. Toy is just high skill, okay? You need to be good to, like, actually move the Toy. If you're not good, then of course it's not gonna work. Because, you know, you just don't have that, that nuance. Or whatever you call it. We're going for it. We're going for it. Yeah. It can happen. Yeah. I think I have enough shapes where I'm free to pawn as well. We'll get rid of this. We have enough blocks as well. Pawn here. 1 pin. If we get the south, then I think we trade the west, maybe? Trade the west, or we cut the 6-mon. Ooh, cutting the 6-mon would be interesting. It'd be like a real pawn cat hand. Chi. Now I'm waiting on 2 5-mon. Yeah, that was, okay, sure. I don't need it. And then a 1-mon west Shan pawn to end it. I think it's pretty nice. Pawn. Couldn't resist pulling it out. Even with death staring right into his face. See? Otherwise I would have been weighing on a 4-6 with only a 5-mon. Now I'm weighing on a 2-mon. The 2-mon will definitely come out. Come out somewhere. There it is. Sumo. Honitsu, Dora. And that should be good. Yeah, 2 Dora. GG. Alright, good day. Good day, guys. Good day. Good day to be a Pawn Cat fan. Delicious. Yummy. Yummy in my tummy. Make it rain. Yeah. Yeah, dude. I love that animation so much. That's good. That was good. Oops, I wanted to re-queue. Hold on. Let's get another game in there. All right. The comeback story. It's actually happening. It's actually happening. 1, 2, 1. Dude, yeah. All we need to do is win, guys. All we need to do is win. Never doubted me for a second, right? Oh, I need to like get used to like playing an ad like in between games. Oh well, it's too late now. Sorry about that, Twitch viewers. An ad will be coming at a more inopportune time. Actually, I don't really know how that works. If anyone knows how this works on Twitch, so if I put it in manual, right, and then like I have like manual timing for ads, and like if I like just like play a bunch of ads like manually, does that still like get rid of the pre-roll ads? Like, does anyone know how that works on Twitch? Like, does it still get rid of pre-roll ads as long as I just like pump them out manually? And if I don't have it on manual, does that mean like even if I do pump out ads manually anyway, if I have it on automatic, does that mean that doesn't affect pre-roll ads? I don't understand. I don't understand Twitch, so. Yeah. I know that's like kind of a thing. I just like want to know exactly how it works. Like, does it have to be on manual? Does it have, or can it be automatic? And then you could still like put a manual ad break in automatic timings? I don't know. I have no idea. Some scientist, all right, has to it's a Dora though. It's Adora and I'm the dealer. It's fine. It's Adora. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We got it. We got it. We'll come. Four pin. Here we come. How's the game going so far? Hello, morning coffee subs. Something I've seen you on the stream. Welcome, welcome. It's going all right. It's going actually great. We've gotten our points back for the most part. We got 1, 2, 1. 2 firsts and a second. Real nice, real nice. Like some of those on like toy comebacks. This is a hype stream, man. This is a hype stream. I'm glad you guys are all here to see this live. Yeah.
Ponya!
Ponya? Who's that? Master Do or Master Doe from Twitch joining the Pwnecast. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Pwncat family. And feel free to also join the Discord as well, where you'll have the membership perks of having a gold's name and and the ability to post your own Guess the Cut replay. Yep. Master Do. Something like that. Oh, Sumo. Thank you also, Joshua, for Joshua's 4640 for following on Twitch as well. Oh, you were already there. Okay. Wait. Yeah. Hold on. So was that a repeat? Hold on. I need to like figure out then. From a prince converted. Oh, convert. Okay. So I'm looking at like a third-party chat right now that combines the YouTube and Twitch like on my screen. So I didn't actually see the part where like you just converted to a prime. My bad. Yeah. This thing is like getting more complicated the more. Streaming is hard, man. There's so many little things to keep track of. Speaking of keeping track of, I need to like actually look at these hands, right? Let's discard the tune before this guy wants it. And then let's think about like what could he be going for. I have 1 red 5, so if he doesn't have a Dora, he could have 2 red 5. So max he probably has like a 3 Han hand. And I think that's fine. I have also much more than a 3 Han hand here. This could be a 4 Han hand. This could be good. I'm still waiting for a potential sequence over here. Then I can get rid of this 1 and 3. But I'm also just Ishan 10 if I get the 2 pin. Oh, which there aren't that many of. Yeah, I'll probably get rid of it. Probably get rid of it and wait on something in the 6. Round somewhere. Might want to think about discarding something like the 1 pin because it's safe anyway. It's probably going to be safe. I expect no one to be waiting on the 1-3 pin in this situation except Kami-chan. The 6, so it's going to be very important to the hand. There it is. Okay, discard the 1 now. In fact, I could have discarded the 3 first, I guess. Or I could just keep the 3 so I get Ipeiko, huh? Yeah, good thing I saw that. Right? I guess I could have discarded the 3-4. Maybe actually, yeah, that was probably better. I should have discarded the 3-4. Or no, actually, guys, this was going to be Cheat Toitsu all along. Okay, never mind. Alright, yeah, just shut me up. He actually got 2 Aka. That's insane. That's insane. I had the 3rd Aka. That was the only extra drawer in the game. Gosh. Yeah, man. It's just you never know what Mahjong is gonna cook up for you. Let's see. June. No, let's keep the dragons. Let's keep the dragons. This hand is not very good. The dragons could really help this hand. Or provide like folding material. Keep the 9-mon as well. Tuso will go out. 9-mon connects with the Dora, and there's a world this could be Itsu or something. Not that likely, but it could happen. Getting a 7-mon or something would be kind of clutch too. We'll cut the Chun. Cut the Chun, keep the Yakuhai potential still. And then also the Dora potential. I still need an extra block somewhere. But yeah, you never know what you're gonna get, right? You never know what you're gonna get every game. That's why we play it. Like you know, like at one point your hand could look like Pinfu, and then the next point it looks like 7 pairs. Next point, it's actually a Yakuman Suanko. That's a very natural progression in Mahjong. Could happen. I think this is I think we do 5 so we keep 7 pairs potential. I don't think there's any other way we can make this hand work without 7 pairs at this point. Yeah. This guy is pushing. Let's do 5 so first, then wait for his Riichi, and then we'll cut the 3-mon. I don't think I'd be like kind of shocked if he was already in Tenpai. But luckily I do have a good amount of save tiles for both these players now. That I have the white and green are both twice cut. The white was cut like really recently. Okay. This guy just, it feels like he just wants to deal in. I'm not really sure what this is. 6 so. Does he have Tenpai yet? No? Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm very afraid. Like, I think I can fold with 6 so. Or like 1-mon now, green. And I can like afford to play safe to both these players while still like keeping my hand intact. My 7 pairs hand. Like, that's the goal here, right? I mean, obviously don't deal in first, but if I can play to not deal in, and then also manage to get Tenpai too, then why not, right? It's just you need to be able to see that very like kind of narrow path towards the towards that. What's it gonna be here? Really nice hand. Just need a 3-mon to complete this over here. Wow, that's Ishanten actually. I mean, yeah. This is also potential Tanyao. Wow. Wow. Is it bad that I have no idea how to play Mahjong? Don't even understand the first thing I'm looking at here? Don't you worry, because I have the a tutorial overlay just for people like you. So you want to play Mahjong, then all you need to do is build 4 sets of 3 tiles. For example, a triplet here. I got 6, 6, 6 mon. This is a triplet because they are all the same tile, 3 of a kind. Or I can have a 5, 6, 7 here, right? That's a sequence. This is also a set of 3. It needs to be in the same suit though. So once you have your 4 sets of 3 in the same suit, and you also have a pair also in the same suit, not that they all have to be in the same suit, but the group needs to be in the same suit to be considered like a pair or whatever. Then you can get what's called a winning hand. Yeah, that you win your hand first by drawing the tile or having someone else discard the tile, and then you're Gucci. Then you get points. It's great. However, I don't think this hand is worth fighting for here, so I'm gonna kind of yeah. Anyway, yeah. So you saw on the screen that there's this thing called Riichi also, where since if I had the 1, 2, 3, I had the 1, 2, 3 in my hand, so that was like my last set, or my second to last set I needed after that either the 2-mon or the 5-mon to become a triplet. So if I get a 2 or 5 here, then that would complete my hand, which means I only needed one tile to complete the hand. That's why the Riichi prompt came up. If I hit that button, that means I'm telling everyone I'm about to win this hand. I'm placing this bet. And you better be afraid of me. If you discard my tile, I'm going to take that tile to complete my hand, and I'm going to take all your points. But yeah, this person also called Riichi, so yeah, they were also ready to win, and I did not want to fight them. I did not want to get into a fight with them because I'm in the lead right now, so I'm playing a little bit of defense here. It's like, you know, there's like a you could call it folding. Yeah, we call it folding, just like in poker. Except there's no fold button, so the way you fold in Mahjong is you have to discard tiles that you think that they're not going to be waiting on, which is really complicated, so I'm not going to explain that. But I hope that you know, that helps illuminate the game for you. But yeah, if anyone has any questions, if anyone you know, is also new to the game, you could speak up now and don't be afraid to ask simple questions, you know. We're all here to learn. And the 1 mon is interesting here, but I think I'm going to cut it, yeah. So right now I'm just waiting on this 3 to complete the 1, 2, 3 here. Or a 5 mon or 2 mon. Those are the name of the suits, by the way. This is the Monzu, the characters. This is Pinzu, the circles. This is Sozu, the bamboo. So if I complete like something here, get a 6 here. Ooh, okay. But they need the 7. Yeah, 6, 8. Waiting on the 7. I see. Yeah, and the Fate Stay Night characters. Yeah, this was a collab. This was a collab. Happened a while back. Yeah, so I got a nice animated Sakura skin. Yeah, she's so cute. Okay, and we'll keep the Sanshoku. So the other thing about the game is that there are Yaku, right? And calling Riichi, making a bet when you're 1 away from winning, that counts as a Yaku, and that allows you to win. A Yaku is kind of like a poker hand. It's like a it's a pattern that you have to follow in order for your hand to win. And one of the hands here that I could have is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If I have the same sequence in every suit here, that counts as a Yaku. It's called Sanshoku, which literally translates to tricolor, or, you know, 3-color. Yeah. So I'm gonna try and aim for that, but this person looks like he's pushing ahead. He's stealing a bunch of tiles from everyone, so I don't know if I want to give him this. He could be waiting on it. But I'm not really sure what else I can do. So I think I'm going to give up on that, though. I'm going to give up on my Sanshoku. It's also called the mixed triple sequences on Mahjong Soul. This is Mahjong Soul, by the way, if you want to play Mahjong free to play on browser, Steam, or mobile. Go ahead and download it right now. You could also play Riichi City. Riichi City is also a pretty similar game. Let's see. Okay. I don't know about this. I could discard the 5. Okay. This is... Okay, since they called Riichi, they're 1 away from winning now. They discard the 4 mon, so they're not waiting on it. They cannot steal a tile that's in their discard. If their weight includes the 4 mon, they cannot possibly be waiting on it. At least, if they are, there's a rule called 30-10 where they literally are not allowed to call Roll on this. They cannot steal this tile to win the game. That's what Roll means. Roll means to steal a tile to win the game. Yep, not gonna do it. Anyway, this 1 mon I feel is safe for a complicated reason called Suji that I'm not gonna explain. Mahjong can be pretty complicated, but it's also pretty simple. You know, if you just play it right, just stick with what you know, and you'd be surprised at how far you could go. You know. It's that kind of game. Let's go to 7. I think this 9 is probably safe. They discard... okay, the 6 pin is definitely safe now. We'll discard that one. And I'm okay with just discarding all my tiles and not finishing my hand anymore, because my hand was pretty far away from finishing. I didn't have a single sequence completed. So why bother with a hand that wasn't going to win anyway, when I could just instead try and not lose as many points by making so that I don't give him the tile that he needs. Raisin? Shh. He doesn't need to know that, alright? He doesn't... Mahjong is a game about building character, right? Like you you want your kids to like, you know, have like a strong, like virtuous character. Teach them how to play Mahjong at a young age. And then like no matter what happens to them, they'll be like, "Ha, this isn't nearly as bad as that one time I played Mahjong with my dad and dealt into a triple Yakuman." Nothing will ever top that. Yep. Anyway, let's what we got here. Yeah, this is 1 month's fine here. 2, 2, 4, 6, 7, 2, 3, 5, 5, 6. These are good shapes. These are good shapes. In fact, I might be able to just cut this 7 here too. We'll see. I mean, if I get the 6 or 5, then I'd rather keep that for a Sanshoku, maybe. Oh. Yeah, I'll cut the 7 now. Yeah, see, you know, this hatred doesn't come from nowhere. This is self-hatred, right? This Mahjong is a way for you to overcome that. Ooh. Let's do it this way. And now we pawn. And we're going to discard the 2 safest tiles in our hand, the 2-mon, the 9-mon. Sequences don't wrap around. You can't make a 9-1-2 or something. So tiles that are closer to the edge just tend to be more safe than tiles that are closer to the middle. Mm-hmm. Virtuous, any show about Mahjong would say otherwise. Okay, so Mahjong does have like a history in Japan and across the world with you know, gambling. However, you should know also that in recent years, Ron, that's the 7 so I needed. Nice, 5, 6, 7. In recent years, you know, the Mahjong pro scene has come out in Japan, and so Japan and the Mahjong pro scene has been trying to push more that Mahjong is like a sport, right? It's an intellectual sport, and it's not necessarily something that involves like gambling and other like unsavory activities. Potentially illegal activities. Yeah, which also I abide by. I don't like I'm not saying you should like go out there and like, you know, find an illegal gambling den and waste all your money. You should not do that. You will get hustled and you will you'll be left with nothing. You'll come out of the store with like your boxers. It's a Dora though. It's kind of Fruity 10. But also I can get Itsu. I'm gonna cut the Dora. Yeah. If we pawn here, that doesn't even like finish my hand. So I'm gonna wait on that. But I might pawn the second one. If I do pawn though, it does make my weight a little bit better because I could be waiting on the 2-5 so for a pair. Yeah, yeah. So if anyone, by the way, if anyone's new here, shit. Oh shit. Let's do it. Let's do it. No Yaku, but I'm the dealer. We gotta do it. We're doing it, man. Oh my god, what have I done? What have I done? What have I done? I'm gonna throw away everything. Everything. All the hard work. No. No. What have I done? Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh no. It's all over. Oh, all my savings gone. Yeah. Gotta remember that yeah, dealer seed is not even that worth that much. Right, you know, it's at that point I was fighting for a 1500-ish point hand. 2000 point hand? Yeah. Not worth fighting for. Oh well. in those like quick thinking situations, I feel like I've been like more on the side of, but if I don't win this, I'm gonna regret it, as opposed to if I lose this, I'm gonna extra regret it. Yeah. Careful out there, guys. It's a tough world. Sanshoku though? 234 Sanshoku? 234? I think we can get it. I mean... Oh, the pawn? Shh, guys. Need to be extra quiet and sneaky, so they don't realize how much danger they're in. 4 pin? Yeah, no one's waiting on the 1 pin. Who would wait on the 1 pin Dama in a case like this? Who would do such a thing? Come on, that's the wrong Suji. That's the wrong Suji. Excuse me. Shh. All right, it could happen. Fuck. Wait. I have nothing to lose. I have nothing to lose. Alright, I'm only weighing on 2 tiles, but surely they're out there somewhere. This is what gambling's all about. That's right. That's right, LJ. Thanks for y'all showing up to my comeback. Oh, fuck. It's over. Oh, shit. We're alive. We're so back. The purgatory rate. I like it. I like it. Oh, it's over. It's over. GG. Oh, wait. That was safe. That was safe, actually. I don't know why that's safe. 4-mon? Yikes. Where's my tile, though? Where's my tile? 1 pin? 1 pin or 5 so. Get that triplet. It can happen. Oh, this always happens to me. This always happens. No. Why is it always me? It's over. It's so over. I probably should have dabbled. Since I was gonna have a manga anyway. Okay. I was gonna have a manga anyway, right? But also like since the hand like I could have dominated since like the hand probably wasn't gonna win anyway, so I could have pushed a couple tiles there and then pulled back. Right? At the very least, like, you know, it gives me the option to like crawl away with my really shitty hand. Just in case things don't work out. Yeah. So probably should have dabbled. And not Riichi that. Not Riichi that. Because Riichi, if everyone's watching, yeah, Riichi, when I call Riichi, it forces me to, like, discard my tile if I don't win with it. Pretty crazy rule. Alright, we'll cut the 3-pin now. And then we'll con the Hatsu, con the greens when we have Tenpai. Yeah. Yeah, well, this is what gambling's all about. Yeah, I could have gotten like, I don't know, a Hanuman or something if I drew it. Would have been crazy, guys. That hand would have been so nuts. Fuck you. I hope he's not waiting on this north. He actually could be waiting on this north, given the way his discards look. But I'm going to cut it. 1 away. 1 or 4 so. 5 or 8 mon. I could con now. Con. Reach.
Riichi.
Okay, this is it. This is it. I got a door from that. And I got 2 more door. What the fuck are you doing? Alright. I guess yeah, he wanted to be safe against me. Which is all part of my plan actually. I knew that he was waiting on one of my safe tiles. So yeah, he bet on like not hitting the Ipatsu with Condora. Instead hitting the dealer Mangan instead. Hell yeah, dude, it worked. We did it, guys. We did it. East here. Anyway, I think it's okay to put down the overlay now. Got a nice set here too. Got a lot of pairs. Chun is dead. I don't know. This. Wait a minute. If I get a 1... Oh. But I want Rion Peiko, though. Okay, fine. I'll sumo. Fine. Chitoi, Sumo, Dora. I mean, I gotta take it. I would have gotten Ipatsu, but... I wanted Rion Peiko. You saw the vision, right? If I get a 1 or a 7 or a 4, then I could have like a 3-sided wait and then waiting on the Rion Peiko, like with Peen Food. Like that would have been insane. That would have been insane. Coward? Are you saying a coward for me taking the sumo? Then yes. If you're saying a coward for not reaching, then no. I was going for something bigger than Chitoi. 7 pairs. Okay. This is fine too. There's a world where maybe I get like a Itsu out of this, maybe. Oh, what do you, look at you guys saying small sumo, haha, small man. That was 4 Han. 4 Han's pretty good. 4 Han, 25 food, that ain't bad. What you guys talking about? That's almost good as 4 Han 30 fu, which is pretty good. Well, don't you make the same kind of overlay setup for Guess the Cut? I guess I could. Yeah, I'd have to like actually work on it though, and also I have to like kind of figure out where everything goes. I'm not sure. I made this tutorial overlay a long time ago. That's like years. That's like years ago. Oh hey, Pinfu. Hey, you know, there's maybe a world I could get second here. This may be a world I could get second. Yeah. Yeah, why not? And then 9 months the Dora? You know? Hey? So Riichi, Sumo, Pinfu, Dora, Ura, Mangan, 2,000, 4,000. On my way to getting a second place. That'd be sick. But yeah. I mean, otherwise, if I just wanted like 3rd place, then I could have just like stopped and not called Riichi. I have Yaku already. This Pinfu, all sequences and stuff. 6-9 mon. Could have waited. And then that would convince maybe also these two to not fold, which is actually good for me if I'm gonna aim for 3rd place. Since they could like continue the game for me. We're all like fighting against the dealer to continue the game. Very convenient that my natural enemy is also an enemy of the other players. Okay. Saved. We're gonna get third place here, hopefully, with this last hand. Just don't deal into anything stupid, right? Just don't deal into anything stupid. Just, like that's the one thing I need to do, all right? Just stop dealing to shit. It's like anything else. Just do anything else except deal in. Okay, let's cut the white. Seem cool. Drop sub. Do you stream often? Well, thank you so much, Non Zelda. I really appreciate it. As for do I stream often, I'm mostly streaming only on Saturday mornings. So not very often is the truth of that. However, I work as a high school teacher, and so coming up very soon is going to be exam season and then into summer break. And, well, during that time, I'm going to have much less to do in terms of work and a lot more time that I could spend actually streaming more and making just content in general. Okay, so if I deal into him somehow... Okay, I just need to, like... Hold on. If he... Okay, so let's imagine he has 3 Han. He has 3 Han from, like, 3 door. Even then, he'll take 7,700 away from me, and then we'll be good. Because I have priority in this situation. Let's see if he needs the 4-mon. He does need the 4-mon. Hell yeah, dude. All right. I'll cut the 6. And it's like, you know, double convenient. These are also tiles that I'm just like... I just kind of don't need anyway. So I can still, like, kind of try and confirm my own win as another way to progress the game. Yeah, because... Alright, 6-0. It's not the 6-0. 7 pin? Sure. No? What could it be? It could be anything. It could be any Tanya tile. I don't really want to give up my hand, though. I'll keep the 1-mon. Yeah, Sashi called me to keep 3rd. Alright. Well, I guess I'll keep Tenpai. That's another way I could just, you know, keep my 3rd. And if I deal in, then we're fine. As long as I don't deal into him, I'm okay. Chankon? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. All right, the 4 soak, surely. Okay, not 4 soak. Wait a minute, guys. The Chankon can happen. Stealing the con here. If he cons this 7-so, he draws the 4th 7-so. I seriously have no idea what his weight is. I feel like I've discarded every possible tile. Sure, yeah. Oh, I had the high taste, so maybe I should have... it doesn't matter. Yo, you had me fucking nervous for a second there. What the fuck was that pause, dude? You saw that pause? You saw that? Anyone see that fucking pause? Holy shit. Holy shit, like the skin off my back was like about to eject. Holy fuck. We got out of there though. We're alive. Hell yeah. And I think, you know what? I feel good. You know, work has been a little bit lighter. I got a day off a while back. I think I'm good for another game. Let's play another game. Hell yeah, dude. 3 hours and counting. Let's see. Oh yeah, perfect timing. Also, the Twitch ad is going. All right. Yeah, I haven't gotten a single 4th place today. That feels so good. Feels so good, man. Anyway, let's see. Riichi Chib? I don't know how to spell say your name, but let's see. I'm struggling to figure out when to chi or pawn 1 to 9 tiles. Cut the west here, maybe? Is there something I should be keeping in mind when it comes up? Well, you should definitely keep your Yaku in mind. Well, how long have you been playing the game? I guess it's a good like question from me in order to help you, because depending on like your experience in the game, my answer to you, the advice you probably need is going to be very different. Yeah. I mean, if you're starting out, you know, you definitely just aim for Yaku, right? But beyond that, you need to also aim for like to fix your like poor shapes. Like if you have a Yaku that you could go open, and like you have like 1 or 2 like bad shapes in your hand, and you have the opportunity to fix them. For example, you have a lot of pairs and you could pawn them. It's pretty hard to like get a triplet yourself. You know, you're only waiting on 4 potential tiles, maybe less, to finish up those pairs into triplets. So I probably should discard the 9 here. Oh well. Or the 8. So in that case, right, calling pawn for a Tanya or something is pretty nice. Discard the 5 here, I guess. I just realized the 9 so is like dead. The 9 pin is dead. Oops. My bad. Well, we'll still go with this. Hold on. I gotta pay attention a little bit. 8 so's dead. Let's throw out. Now I'm still waiting on the 6 pin. It's just the 6 pin though. There's no 9 pin. I could cut the 1 pin here as well to get into Tenpai. Tenpai later. 1-mon? 1-mon was like a kind of juicy tile, so I didn't want to discard it. But now that it's safe, I could cut it now. Hey, but I'm the dealer. I'm the dealer, so I'm gonna reach you. I'm the dealer. It's the beginning of the game. Come on, guys. Come on. We have to reach you this one. We don't reach you this one. I mean, I guess there was like a potential for a flush at some point. I did miss a flush here. I didn't see that one. But yeah, well, I don't know. I feel like the 7 so's could come out at some point. Anyway, Sumo. A couple of weeks, you say? Not a ton of experience. I'm just going for Yaku and trying to stack those. I'm watching you and LPet Y videos, and those are helping. Sure. Yeah, so if you're like if you've only been playing for a couple of weeks, I just like... I think just like playing a lot and then... Well, okay, so definitely some like basic things you do as a beginner when you're calling is you should probably only call if it's going to give you less Shanten. And by less Shanten, I mean Shanten are steps away from Tenpai. So you need to be able to complete a sequence or a triplet, and also yeah, we'll pawn. No, it's just... we could build around a flush as well if we really want to. What was I saying? Yeah, so... You build, like this, right? This is a good example where I'm pawning here because this advances my hand. This completes a triplet, and I don't sacrifice another triplet or another useful tile in my hand in order to do so. And now I'm actually gonna do what's called a pro gamer move. And wait a minute, this isn't a flush. What am I doing? I'm an idiot. Okay, never mind. Yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, It's because I'm talking at the same time. Whatever. Don't worry. It's fine. It's fine. What was I saying? Yeah. So, you don't want to do what I did, which is like I'm like calling for worse weights here. You want to do this pawn first. This pawn, almost Yaku, almost a flush. Yeah. So this pawn increased my my steps toward tenpai, or rather, well, decreased it, I guess. It put me in tenpai because it finished a set that I didn't have in my hand, and I didn't have to sacrifice anything to do that. So you want to find those simple cheese and pawns that will have you do that. Like one example you could do, right? You could try to pawn the pair that's in your hand. If you have a pair in your hand, you can always pawn that. However, what's the point of doing that, right? If you pawn the pair, then what you're doing is you're giving up one of the important pieces of your hand, which is the pair, for another important piece, which is the triplet. You are sacrificing one part of your hand for another part. And that's usually a pawn that we don't do as often. You don't like to pawn your pair as much. Usually you keep your pair, and then once you have a second pair, then you can pawn that one or pawn the other one, because if you have two pairs, one of them can become a triplet. And so you don't have to sacrifice, a set in your hand in order to build it. Okay, that's not Yakuman, right? The south is completely dead. That still looks pretty scary though, so let's quietly walk away. Yeah. Yeah, anyway, yeah, professional gamer moment. Yeah, everyone just blot that hand from before out of your memory. Actually, I was doing that for to show what you're not supposed to do. Yeah, there's a I was demonstrating what not to do. Yeah. So it was like making a semi-hypothetical example. As you could see. Yeah, so don't pawn your pair, right? Pawn when you have a second pair, at the very least. We're not going to discard that east. It's not coming out of my hand. You're going to take this out of my dead body. Try and if you're gonna chi, try and chi the worst weights in your hand. So like the 6/8s, right? The kanchans, the ones where you're only waiting on one tile. Those are great ones to chi. You should not chi if you have one two-sided weight, right? Like a 5/6 waiting on a 4/7. And that's the only two-sided weight in your hand. That's the only Beyond Men weight in your hand. Do not chi that. Because what you're doing is you are getting rid of your potential to wait on that tile, to wait on the 4 and the 7 on the two-sided weight in Tenpai. You are killing the potential of your hand. You should instead wait for someone to give you a tile for like one of your worst... oh, this is weird. For one of your worst weights. Maybe this? I'm not sure if I want to go Toy or want to go Tudora, so I'm gonna pick both. All right, let's go for Tudora. I'll do 6-pin now. Yeah, and yeah, obviously there are times when you should pawn your pair, because sometimes if you do pawn your pair, you get a shape that's like more valuable to you, or you're left with a shape that gives you a lot more acceptance. Like if you do pawn your pair, like for sure you are going to like have more acceptance, because like now any tile in your hand could potentially become your new pair if you just draw an extra copy of any tile in your hand. That is real. So, don't forget about that. There are times when that is useful. But it's usually not useful enough to like, justify, doing a pawn all the time on your pair. How about this one? How about this one? Yeah, my reasoning being that I could potentially upgrade this weight to be like to have an extra Dora, which is Ron. Ron? Okay. Nice. This is 50 Fu. This is 6,400. Yeah, nice. Plus 1 Homa, 6,700. Very good. Would you con here? No, I would not con in that position. Yeah, so... Yeah, if I had a closed con, then yeah, I would. But I'm not going to open con, if that's what you mean. Open con, when you have a closed hand, opening your hand, like doing the first call in your hand with an open con is like, that's not the play. That's not the play. Because I've only ever done that, like, in very extreme circumstances. And even then, like, you know, there'll still be players that are just like, yeah, I would never do that. And I think you'd be fine to never actually do that. Yeah, because if you open con and open up your hand when you had a closed hand, now you can't Riichi, and you don't even gain that much extra Fu. You know, yeah, because a closed triplet already has a lot of Fu. You get a little bit. You get 8 extra Fu. Okay, cool. You get 8 extra Fu. You get an extra Dora chance. You know what? You know how else you could have gotten an extra Dora chance if you just Riichi, dude. Just Riichi and like get Uradora. Like, what are you doing? And then also you don't need the extra Fu because you also the Ron with a closed hand will give you an extra Fu. Also, you could sumo for an extra Han, but you can't do that if you open up your hand with a con. So there's just like so many different things you lose out on by opening up your hand and like for a call that doesn't ever progress your hand. You know, a con does not give you that extra step towards Tenpai. It doesn't. Like, unless you get lucky with the draw. But if you're already in Tenpai, yeah, there's... I mean, I guess there's a Rinshan. You can get the Rinshan. If you believe in the Rinshan Kaiho, if you believe you're a Saki protagonist, I guess go for it. Saki, yeah, the main character in that anime. Famous for just winning off of every con she gets, yeah. Pretty crazy superpower once you actually understand how Mahjong works. Yeah, so I did do an open con in a tournament. I did do an open con in a tournament when I had a closed hand. It was for a Hatsu. I conned a Hatsu, and I thought about it. I had to think about it for a bit, and I could think about it because it was my Kamicha did it. So like in a tournament setting, in a live setting, you don't think about pawns and cons unless they're the person to your left, because you're the person who decides when the next turn happens anyway. So yeah, if you wait on someone else's tile to pawn, then the person after them is just going to draw the tile and take their turn without you. Then you can't con or pawn. So yeah, I mean, I saw like the 4th Hatsu come out, and it was like early in the game. It was like first row or something. And I thought a bit, and I looked at my hand, and I saw like the most trash piece of shit hand like I've ever seen. But at least it had 5 blocks. It just like had 5 of the worst blocks I've ever seen. And then I just like look down at my hand, I nod, I smile, I go, con. Yeah. Con. I pull out that Hatsu, and I go on to actually win that hand. I go on to actually win that hand with the con. With that extra 40 Fu. It was still only, I was dealer also, so I felt like I had to win. It only ended up being 2,000 points. I didn't get an Adora. But that was how trash that hand had to be, where I felt like that hand was impossible. Like, actually impossible to complete close. Like, I needed to call at some point. So, at that point, if I know I'm going to call anyway, I might as well con. Maybe get the extra Dora, and, you know, see what happens. That's how desperate I needed to be for me to consider to do an open con when I'm closed. Yeah. All right. That's nice. I've always felt that the creators of Riichi Mahjong thought cons were going to be far more powerful and common than they actually are. Maybe. Cons in like other Mahjong, like Kong, is like probably better than in Riichi Mahjong, because like in Riichi Mahjong, cons are a double-edged sword because they reveal a Dora, which can help anyone on the table, not just you. So it's not just like your points that you're increasing, it's potentially everyone's points. And there are 3 other players on the table, so it's actually more likely to help someone else than you. Yeah, you know. When you think about it that way, just like, oh, that's why cons are so shit. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's 3 other dudes. And only one of me. Yeah. But, you know, it's also, you could also just con and get 4 Dora on the flip, and, you know, that's hilarious. It could happen. It happened literally on this stream. I didn't win with that hand, but it happened. Is it worth... Okay, so it's so marginal between the 5 mon and the 2 mon. If I draw the Akka 5 mon, it's really nice to be able to discard the 2 mon, so I don't have to discard an extra 5 to keep the red 5, and so because the 2 mon is safer, so I can like keep my hand as valuable as it is without discarding a dangerous tile. That is nice. Also, if I cut the 2 mon right away and keep this 5 mon, then I can get the 6 mon, and then I could get 4, 5, 6 Sanshoku. For an extra Han. For a 2 Han hand. Yeah, that's okay, keeping this 3-pin is not worth Sanshoku. I'm sorry. Right? But yeah, this was the kind of like marginal thinking I have here, because I have nothing else to think about. I have absolutely nothing else to think about besides, is keeping the potential 2 mon safety transition into Akka 5 mon better than potentially the Sanshoku that I could get if I get the 4, 5, 6, which isn't even guaranteed, because then I'd have to get another 4, 5, 6 and another 4, 5, 6. Yeah. No thanks. Well, yeah, we're here now. We got 5, 6, 7. No Sanshoku here. I do have to pay attention, though. I don't want to deal in. I absolutely cannot deal in here. If I deal in, then I'm just gonna, like, you know, I'd be like, yeah, let's just go back to bronze. That's where I belong, dude. It's like... like... yeah, how's Riichi City going on? How's my Riichi City count going? We're out? Okay. I was hoping the 4 mon Forza wasn't going to deal into each of these guys either. Yeah. I think don't need to discard this one. 7. It has to be 7, right? If you're waiting on the Shanpon, I'm gonna kill myself. All right, there we go. No way, right? 9. He discarded at 9 and at 8. No way he's waiting on the 7, right? What kind of sociopath? All right. We're good. That's not our future, all right? This is a normal human being. I don't want to imply that sociopaths are naturally bad people, by the way. I am yeah. Sociopath is a neutral term to me. There we go. One day, though, sociopath might turn into a slur. And you're gonna have to out me on this stream. Just like clip this stream just in case that sociopath becomes a slur so that you can cancel me and I could just like retire. I think too much on these. Just gonna keep the. No, I already have a Yakuhai. I didn't need to do that. There we go. Anyway, thanks for showing up. Anyone who's dropping by, Krona, I see you on YouTube, and Vorpal on Twitch. Thank you so much dropping by. Glad you could make it. Pawn. And let's not keep the 6-so, which is already overlapping a little bit with my 3-4. And I don't want to keep so many. Okay, so that was a pawn where, like, because I don't have another block in my hand anyway for a sequence, that's a pawn that I could have exchanged with my pair to, like, actually progress my hand, because, like, I actually do need, like, that could, like, fill in my extra, like, triplet, and then now I'm waiting on a pair for one extra tile. Okay, that could have happened. That said, right, that would also, like, kind of destroy my hand to the point where, in this case, I want to keep being, like, a safer kind of position. Because I'm in first place. I don't want to deal in. I could still get second or third if I deal into something stupid. So I don't want to, like, really, like, lock in all my tiles for a win. Let's not do that. 6-so? 6-so Nakasuji passes. Okay. I don't care about the 7-so. I know I'm planning on winning. This 3-7 is not coming out of my hand. My next tile is probably going to be the 1-pin. The 1-so, I mean. 1-so or 2-pin? 1-so or 2-pin? It's pretty close. Say 2-pin. Let's trust the Suji. Okay, 1-so is probably going to come out very soon, though. Do the Chun. Okay, 1-pin is safe. Then the 1-so again. Three 3-sos are out, so this is a 1 chance. It's only possible if they have the last 3-so, they could be waiting with the 2-3 on the 1-4-so, and they could fuck me up. We'll see. Alright, they didn't have it. Nice. Nothing else looks good. Wow, nothing else looks good. Holy shit. This is bad. I think this is 4-so. Shit. Okay, it's Suji. It's Sushi. I literally have nothing else to go off of. Please, Sushi. Please. Shit. How are the 8-sos? Okay, 7-so first. We're living. Next is the 4-so. The 4-so now is Nakasuji. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, actually all the 6-sos were gone. Okay, so whoever pointed out that yeah, 7-so was the correct one. That's yeah. That was good. Yeah, it was walled on both sides. I didn't see that. Wait, what am I gonna score now? Oh shit. Fuck. Wait. Oh. 3-pin? Oh shit. Fuck. Oh my god. That's so scary. I have no idea. I have no idea what the safest tile in that hand was. Just had to pick one and pray. This game's spooky. Got the... I'll just cut some normal tiles. Keep the 9, I guess. Alright. 9 man. Yeah, 9 mons here. Okay. I think we're good. Here. Yeah, I'm just checking like to see. So one thing, right? I don't know why. 3-pin. Yeah, let's make another block. I don't like this overlapping weights. So a while back, right? If you remember, on the with the Light Pink Yoshi stream last week, I realized that at some point that like I could not stream to Discord and stream to Twitch and stream to YouTube at the same time. And I'm wondering like if that's also going to mean at some point that because I've never tried to stream like a video game to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So I'm really hoping that like that will be okay. So I'm not really sure if that's gonna be okay. If I could stream like a fighting game to like both YouTube and Twitch while also playing online, something like that. We'll see. Good fighting games are coming out, so I want to be prepared, you know. Toy Tanya maybe? Could be Tanya. It could be Toy. Forso. Markinor asks, did you hit Saint before? I did not. I have not hit Saint before. I've been in Master 3 like my entire life, pretty much. Yeah, this is my life. We're gonna do it. Yeah. Beware the dealer Riichi. 4-7-pin. Master 2, which fighting games are you waiting for? I'm waiting for Marvel Tokon. Yeah, because I'm an Arxis guy. Yeah, I've been playing Arxis fighting games my entire life, so yeah. Marvel Tokon looks super cool. And Kamala Khan is super cute. You can like punch people with my big ass hands. Yeah. You see the pictures with like a Miss Marvel, right? And she has like her big ass hands, and like it's the Japanese version, and then there's like the Square Enix game of like Marvel with Miss Marvel, and she has like big hands, but like not that big. They're just like kind of uncanny valley big, and it looks really ugly. And just like, man, man, it's such a difference. Also, her wearing gloves in the Japanese, you know, the Arxis version makes so much sense because like it makes it look more cartoony, where like you know, her big hands are just, you know, you don't have to think about like an actual person with like giant hands. You just think of like, yeah, they're gloves, you know. It's like a you know, they're just a solid color. It's like a, you know, cartoon. Yeah, that's great. I think she looks cute with the big hands, guys. I know she's like 16. You know, just putting it out there, all right? Don't make it weird, okay? You could call a baby cute and then also say that yeah, I'm gonna stop talking now. All right. Here's my tune. Or I could wait on the tune. Sanshoku? Okay, this guy could be waiting on tunes. Let's cut that out. Khan, okay, I see you. I'm still waiting for that. Okay, we don't want the 6-mon. Cut the 6-mon while it's safe. Because I'm thinking this could be a flush. It's probably a flush. It could be other stuff, though. Let's not discount that. Okay, there's my pair. There's my pair. I'm going to cut the 3-pin now. I'll chi for... Ooh, this is Dora Suji. That's fine. Suji to Dora. Oof. Yeah, we can't go on. This is not in the cards now. All right, it's done. There's no way. There's no way I'm cutting the Dora and the 8-pin. When I'm not even in Tenpai, yeah. Get rid of that shit. What's next, though? Fuck. 3-so, I guess? Oh, 5-so is... 5-so is safe, yeah. I guess I could have cut 5-so from the beginning. 5-so, 7-so. Okay, nice. Nice, nice. GG, GG, GG. Alright, I got out of my dealer seat with no one hitting at sumo. That's insane. So maybe I can actually win this. Maybe I can get a full 3 firsts in this session. Can you imagine? It's been a while. It's been a while since we've had a good session. Okay. I want to keep the Dora. Okay, the Dora's dead. Rip. But now, ironically, it's like one of the safer tiles in my hand, so I'll still keep it. Let's see. 2-pin here. Okay, okay, it's looking up. It's looking up. Everything's looking up. Everything's looking up, man. Okay, let's calm down. Let's calm down. Pawn here is possible. I think. Okay, I like this chi. I like this chi though. I have to think about that chi, but I really like it. So now let's cut the 9. Go for Tanyao. 8-mon pawn. Okay, the 8-mon pawn's kind of off the table now. That's unfortunate, but at least it's 2 safe tiles. Cut the 9-so at some point, and then just be on our way to hopefully finish this off. I will pawn the 6s just because I think at that point the 8s are going to be really safe and really nice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Should I be worried? Should I actually be worried, though? Like, no one has any Dora. There's a red 5 out. 2 red 5s potential. Okay, you are the last person I wanted to actually reach you, because I can't cut this north now. I'm not going to cut the north. Alright? Yeah, I'm not going to cut the north. No way. We respect hellweights in this house. East, then 6-pin, then 3-so. You still pushing? No, that's safe, I think. 9-so. 7-pin is also safe. 6-pin. I think he's folding. Okay, so let's do 6-pin first. Then 7-pin. Yeah, it looks like he's folding for sure. Okay. Yeah, I was not going to give that to him. We're good, we're good, we're good. But yeah, Marvel Tokon, that's going to come out. That's going to change the game, man. I thought 2x KO was going to be the thing. And then Marvel Tokon comes out and just... and you get the, the Toy Story meme, where they're just dropping, like Buzz Lightyear or something. Like, I don't want to play with you anymore. I mean, it's sad, but it's true because, like I played, like, Arxis fighting games my entire life. I really like Dragon Ball FighterZ. I love Guilty Gear Strive and Blaze Blue and all that. So, if Arxis is going to make their team fighter, it's going to be very difficult for me to not play that. Even if, like, there's Riot money on the other side. But yeah, more fighting games, more competition, more, exposure. I don't think it's a bad thing. There can be a point when, like, maybe they, like, cannibalize each other. But like every fighting game is like trying to like push the boundaries for like, you know, who like what kind of like new player base could be in any one of these games, right? Like 2XKO is going to hit like a free to play crowd that is like never had like an option for a fighting game before besides like multiverses. Rest in peace, by the way. So, and like you know, Arxis is just gonna go off the Marvel and like the you know, the people that have been hype over Strive and Dragon Ball Fighters and stuff. Like now, if you like Marvel, this is the time for you to jump in and like have fun along with everyone else. So I think they could coexist just fine. It's just kind of funny. It's just kind of funny also that just like we are in an era also now with where tag team fighting games are coming out again all at once. Tupin. Tokon looks amazing, dude. Like I'm not even like a huge Marvel fan. You know, I watched some of the movies. Like I played Marvel vs. Capcom back in the day. So I'm just hyped that Arxis is making like a team game with like such cool looking characters, to be honest. But also seeing Spider-Man, speaking of Spider-Man, dude, you see Spider-Man with his Spidey senses? Yo. The Spidey sense counters and dodges, dude. That makes me feel a certain way. Let's go to the east now. Yeah, Delta do it Sumo, yeah. Is Brawlhalla not a free fighting game? Oh, I completely forgot about Brawlhalla. You're right, yeah. It's a very FGC thing to forget about Brawlhalla, because like Brawlhalla is just kind of got big like out of nowhere on its own. And it doesn't really appeal to anyone else in the fighting game community. It doesn't really. I'm not even sure if it like appeals to like the Smash community, to be honest, because I don't hear many people talking about Brawlhalla when I was in the Smash community either. There's when I was deep into that. So yeah, yeah. Don't sleep on Brawlhalla. Yeah, that is true. But definitely Marvel Tokon is and like 2XKO is like a very, very different kind of game than Brawlhalla. Nothing appeals to the Smash community. There's Rivals of Ether, which is pretty much just Smash Melee. Pretty much just Project M. So, yeah. I mean, you might be right about that. There's a decent amount of crossover actually between Smash and like Guilty Gear. You know, like Leffen. Some other guys. Yeah, how about that? New Smash game? The new Smash game is a big question. Oh yeah, I forgot there's a Kirby Air Ride game. Dude, like that's such a huge announcement. It's such a huge announcement that I just completely forgot about because there's like so many other things that you have to keep track of. But yeah, Kirby Air Ride. I might play that. I might play that, yeah. Kirby Air Ride was a really interesting game. And I do remember playing it a bunch as a kid. I don't remember if I liked it, to be honest. I don't remember. I don't know. I don't think I was that big into it, but like I do like really respect it. And like if anyone like in college or something like just like brought out a GameCube just like or like at the Smash Club and just like boot up like and they booted up Kirby Air Ride and then it'd be like, hey, want to play? Yeah, then I'd be like, hell yeah, sure, yeah. let's play. I don't think I would have minded. City Trials pretty cool. So cool that they copied it in Smash and like it, you know, but copied it for ooh. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Let's push back a little bit. Don't wanna cut this 4-7. Ooh. Ooh. Is that worth? It's a 1 chance? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. No one has to have by. Alright, I was worried over nothing. Let's go. GG. Alright, alright. That's a good run. That's a good fucking run. Oh yeah, baby. Let's go. That's a 3 first, a second, and a third. I got my points back, dude. This is a good stream. Today's a good day. Today's a good day, man. Yeah, and don't forget this stuff. Yep. Can I get some gifts to feed my Sakura? Or like or potentially Bonder or something? I also need a Bond to Geshko. I'm like on a item shortage. I guess I have 1.5 million copper to like actually spend on that, but oh well. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. I think this is gonna be the last game of the stream. I'm gonna pick someone to raid on Twitch. Let's see. Anyone playing Riichi City or Mahjong Soul right now? Let's see. Chonk Master X is playing Mahjong Soul. Never seen him before. Let's see. How about Riichi City? Let's check Riichi City real quick, and then I can decide. And I think it's just Japanese players playing on Riichi City. Okay, it looks like we're gonna raid this person named Chunk Master X. Let's check him out. Let's see. Bam and bam. Starting raid. Okay. Well, no one's. I keep forgetting that like redirects on YouTube are also a thing, but like I also keep forgetting like how to actually do them. No one's streaming on YouTube, right? Anyway, whatever. Bye. See you next Saturday.